Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Sorry for the late start, but first and foremost, when it comes to with this podcast, if you guys could see me, if you guys could hear me too, when it comes to with this podcast, especially for anyone who's watching this live and watching the replay, feel free to let me know. So when it comes to with that, and of course too, I welcome you guys to another after hour conversation, a place for everybody to have a discussion about certain topics that you guys like to talk about. It can be from entertainment, from self-care to wellness, all the above too. So when it comes to with that, and of course, shout out to all the moderators and new people and familiars too who are just in the chat right now and just saying hello to each other, to me, or just like in general too in the comment section if you guys are watching the replay. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about. All of it good, of course. So or most 90% good. One was kind of like ooh, like a dicey situation, but I handle it though. So what's up, K Travel? What's good? What's good? Good to see you. So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, K Travel? Shout out to you. What's up, Melinda? Good to see you as well. And of course, Michelle, good to see you as well. What's good? What's good? And to everybody else who's watching this as well, too. So what's up to everybody, man or woman, wherever you are in the world, too. Shout out to all you guys as well. And yeah, hopefully everyone is, having an awesome weekend, having an awesome day, and hope you guys are just taking care of yourselves, people that you care about, and your communities, the planet, those beautiful things too. Or should I say, the, just really taking care of yourselves, each other, and our communities and the planet too. So yeah, when it comes to with that, and yeah, a lot to share too for you guys too. I've been really busy just learning and growing along the way and just, trying to finish some stuff up to where I can really just make some money and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And also too, like you guys said, last week, you guys want me to are just really are curious about how the workshop that I went to went, which is what I will get to in a bit. So yeah, definitely. And just really just just sharing this right now too for anyone who is just watching this. Hope you guys like the new intro, and there's a story to that as well when it comes to with the new intro. And also too, there's a new feature on StreamYard if you guys ever tried it, for anyone who uses StreamYard, where you can really just show comments where your people are going live. So right now, I'm not sure if you guys see this, every time the comments pop up, I can really just see them and read them too when it comes to with that. So it's just like when it comes to just like, if you guys leave a comment and when it comes to when I'm talking, I can really see it on the screen. Kind of like how Twitch does and other streaming platforms too, or social media streaming platforms, certain things too. I'm just really testing it out, see how it looks. So right now it looks really cool. So I'm not sure how it looks at the other side for the viewer too when it comes to with that. So first and foremost, when it comes to with the new intro, like for anyone who's just curious about that, recently, I think it was on last week on Monday, I was really originally going to actually it wasn't last week, was it? Actually it was actually yeah, it was last week. Originally last week I was going to do like a specific kind of gaming stream too when it comes to with like for my gaming channel, and I was just like making sure everything is right, everything was streaming. I think when I was starting streaming, like everything went kind of blank, like I couldn't stream, like the chat wasn't coming up, and surely enough, like my gaming podcast that I was gonna like originally host got taken down by YouTube for supposedly violating their guidelines. I was like, what? Like I never like like break their guidelines like that because I'm always trying to be careful. But like when it comes to just them emailing me and talking with them on Twitter too, which is totally weird. Like, they'll email to you, but the way they communicate is through Twitter. I don't know how when it comes to YouTube support, it's so weird. No disrespect to YouTube, but like when it comes to with that, and just like it made me realize like maybe I should just change things a little bit more too. So it's kind of like, with the erotic intro that you guys see, I might save that for my own website when it comes to see if I do some kind of spicier kind of podcast too on my own platform. But like when it comes to with that relationship intro, just really making it like really guideline friendly, if that really just makes sense, but also stick to the theme of this podcast. So I haven't forgotten about that. And I make some awesome new stuff too. So that's the one thing I want to share with you guys too. But yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure if you're asking me this, Kay, or for everybody too, or everyone in the chat or myself. But what I've been doing is just like I'm taking like a bunch of courses when it comes to with like relationship, life coaching, and create how to create like a relationship workshop, and just really like doing some other courses too, like when it comes to cognitive behavior therapy, life coaching, and emotional intelligence life coaching too. When it comes to with that, and of course, see, I'm doing like a voice acting course too, so it's kind of like keeping myself busy while at the same time doing my other stuff. Selling doTERRA products and doing my podcast with you guys too, and my gaming channel, and helping out my other friends too with their stuff. So it's been really fun, and especially when it comes to with that. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, like I couldn't stream for like 24 hours. So it's kind of like I just waited till like, when it comes to just like doing it another day. And sure enough, I could stream again. And the stream that I originally wanted to do turned out well. And I kind of made some changes when it comes to for my gaming channel. So that way it won't, you know, go against the guidelines of YouTube. So just really doing that. And that's pretty much it with the whole story with that. It all turned out great. I fixed the problem that was needed to be fixed, and the podcast went great. And honestly, my gaming channel just got some 2 new subscribers. So it's like, hey, they like the classic Marvel Ultimate Alliance podcast. So if you guys ever want to check it out, I'll make sure to post it in the description below. So um so when it comes to with that, and especially when it comes to the new intro. So I prefer this intro. The other one looks like we might be in a dungeon lifestyle. If you know what the eat is, I'm not sure. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes the other intro was really spicy. So don't get me wrong, I like it. I know other guys, if you guys didn't like it or if you guys did like it, that's totally your choice, and I understand that. But yeah, I can understand you when it comes to with that. So yeah, definitely, definitely. You guys are entitled to your own opinions too, so it's all good. So, oh, you're asking me? Oh, I appreciate that. So, yeah, what getting back to what I was going to talk about, especially keeping myself busy with taking some courses and helping out, making some money along the way and helping out my friends too. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks so far. And of course, too, since you guys are are curious about the tantric workshop, and especially Michelle, I haven't forgotten what you told me too when it comes to just really being curious about how it all went, and I'm going to explain to you right now. So brace yourselves and just getting yourself comfortable and just getting your favorite snacks and drinks and all that other good stuff too when it comes to what I'm about to share. So let me play a clip too so that can help me to not like flap my gums so much when it comes to what I'm about to share. So let's get on with it, shall we?
Let's get on with it!
Okay, so when it comes to with the tantric workshop, for anyone who is just curious about that, it was really wonderful. It was like a really genuine experience. It was like kind of like a smaller kind of uh workshop that I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't like the same one that I went to last time. It was kind of like a more individual kind of like workshop. It was like 4 of us too, when it comes to with myself and 3 other people, including the one that was hosting it. It was really cool. It was very like, genuine and heartwarming. It was kind of like a very individual kind of like workshop too, just to really explain about like when it comes to with relationships. And Also, not just like relationships with like other people. That was one uh, theme of it, but like relationships with ourselves and with what we want to do and how we express ourselves. It was very creative in a ways too. So it was just like the workshop itself. It was really powerful, and especially when it comes to just like hearing people's stories and listening to them sharing and them listening to me sharing and vice versa too. And it was really powerful, and it really just when I was just meditating and really just taken away from all the experience from that workshop too. It was really powerful, and I really just reminded me how powerful vulnerability is too. And if I'm saying that name right, vulnerability, when it comes to just really being open to really just share in a safe space for people to really just express and to really just express in a really creative way too. I'm not sure if you guys ever experienced that before, especially like in a similar kind of setting, like in a workshop. It could be like a tantric workshop. It could be like in a self-care workshop or a yoga workshop or whichever too. So when it comes to with that, and it's just like when it comes to with the workshop, it was really beautiful, and just like for people to really just share about what they're going through and introducing themselves and to really just being open to just visualize what they want to experience in life, and especially when it comes to like with a similar partner, when it comes to with that like their dream partner per se too, what they're attracted to when it comes to with a partner, and just like so on and so forth. It was like a really big sharing circle too. It was like a lot of meditation too, which, like meditations, it's like, right now too, because I practice that a lot. It's like, okay, I do meditations on a regular basis, but it's like at the same time, like sometimes the mind and the body and like your energy wants to experience something new, but like not taken away when it comes to the benefits of meditation, because like any form of meditation, it can help you to really just learn more about yourself and to really just express yourself in a really powerful way. Did you erase our comments when the show? What do you mean when the show ended, Kay? I don't think I erased your comments. I don't know what you're talking about, but let me take a look before I share. So let me see. What the hell? Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I did erase it, because I know I never erased comments like that, especially from my past live streams. It's always trying to leave them open. So let me see. Oh no, so there's a chat replay, Kay, if you want to just like play like the last week's podcast. So I always leave the replay open, especially for people to really just share their own feelings and thoughts about it too. So when you play the replay, you'll see the live chat replay, just to clarify. So I always remember to do that. So um yeah, thank you for explaining that, Michelle. So getting back to the story I was about to share too with the tantric workshop, it was wonderful. We even did like what was like a it was like a visualization meditation to where like when it comes to like manifesting our dream partner, like when it comes to with that. So it was really cool, really powerful. And I'll explain what happened to me too when it comes to with my visualization meditation. So like our instructor who was hosting the workshop really just asked us to really just meditate and really just visualize that we're on a date, right? When it comes to like going out a nice date, looking sharp, we're wearing our best suits or dresses, metaphorically speaking, when it comes to with our meditations. And with me, what came up for me when it comes to just visualizing that is I was really wearing a nice suit, like kind of like James Bond in a way too. I was just like, in a really nice, place too. Really fancy, like when it comes to like a dinner date. And just like I was just like noticing people just like looking at me. I was just confident within myself, just really being comfortable who I am, especially like you see on the screen. And like when it comes to with that, there's this beautiful woman just coming down and just really like approaching me too. And everybody was staring at her. She's like like when it comes, imagine like and visualize like a Brazilian version of Megan Fox. It was really awesome. It was like surreal. I was like, what the hell? Like, why did Megan Fox came into my meditation all of a sudden? It was just like when it comes to with like certain celebrities, I don't have like a particular favorite, but I like what I like. But like, the visualization of that is just like the Brazilian version of Megan Fox just came along too when it comes to with that. It was like, oh, it was like everyone was staring at her, like gawking. Kind of like how Jim Carrey in The Mask, like his jaw was dropping. It was kind of that similar thing. It was really fun. And I was just really experiencing that. And she just came up to my direction and just wanted to just have like a quick conversation. And I was just chatting her up too when it comes to with that about, my date who's coming up too. And it was just really beautiful, really awesome. Really, it was really fun chatting with that version of Megan Fox, which is refreshing, to say the least too. I was really giddy in my meditation. I felt my energy and my cells just like lighting up because I was just like I couldn't be still, but at the same time I was noticing that. So just just chatting it up with her for a bit and just like asking about my date and how my day was and everything else. It's like the usual general talks. And she said like she had to go on her date and she's like wishing me well on my date. And I was like, okay, it was like nice to meet her and all that. And then sure enough, like a few minutes later, my, overall date, who's kind of like my preferred partner, came up to me too and just like greet me. And she was wearing like a really beautiful dress, very like it kind of like it looked like a sundress, but it was like very holistic and creative too. Kind of like, most most not say like hipster woman wear, but like a hippie woman wear too. Like not like back in the day, but like now it was really creative and stylish. So it was just like, she was, beautiful Mexican woman, like in her 30s and 40s, and she's had that beautiful long hair and beautiful smile, really grounding in presence energy. It was like a really close friend of mine that I really just cared for so long, and she just came up. I was like, oh shoot, she just came up in my meditation. It was just really cool too, just to hang out with her. And like my whole intention wasn't to just like get in her pants or anything. It was just like to really have like a good time, just like hanging out and just chatting it up a bit too. So it was really cool and just visualizing that too and just sharing my experience with that too. Like another person that I was just talking to, I don't want to say his name just due to privacy and respect. Like he had like a similar kind of like meditation, but he had Zendaya, Tom Holland's wife too, which is really cool because Zendaya is a beautiful woman in her own right. So it was kind of like, oh shoot, that was really cool, So yeah, it was really cool when it comes to with that. And it was just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like the meditation, like it really just reminded me like how genuine and thoughtful I am too. Not to say to brag, but like when it comes to just like there was this another activity, like when it comes to like showing appreciation to the people that who are here right now in this very moment, when it comes to that meditation. And of course too, like I shared about what I liked about certain people that I've met from previous workshops and like the new people that were person that was there too. And it was just like, when it was my turn, when it comes to just like receiving compliments and not say anything, because usually when I get a compliment, I want to just respond quickly, but I couldn't do that in this particular activity. So I had to just sit there and just take the compliments, take it to the chin basically too. So I was like, oh, I want to say something, motherfucker. In my inside, I wanted to say that. But like, I just accepted the compliments. People like my smile, of course. They like how thoughtful I am, and just really sincere. And I was like, it was cool to receive those compliments, because when I receive compliments, I just really be thankful with that too, and just really being humble and genuine at the same time. Not being cocky or full of myself or being full of shit. I don't want to be that kind of person too. So I always do my best to really just be a genuine human being on a regular basis. And I don't want to be stuck in my ways when I'm getting older because I'm 3 years away from being 40, believe it or not. I'm 37 right now. So when it comes to with that, and even just like with the whole workshop too, it was really beautiful in a way too. Not just thinking about it, just really feeling it too. And just like the presence of being vulnerable, especially when it comes to being vulnerable in the safe space, it really just that was the theme that I got from that when it comes to with the whole workshop. And it really reminded me of the things that I do too when it comes to like especially for this channel as well, because this channel is all about entertainment, but at the same time it has themes of self-care, wellness, relationships, and it could go in so many ways for people too. They can learn something, they can really just enjoy something too at the same time. But how we can really just be vulnerable in a safe space to really just be ourselves, to express ourselves, and to really just being appreciated for who we are as men and women. If we have differences on certain things that we believe in or anything else, but we can really just find like similarities and really just like similarities when it comes to with just like with that sense of community and with just like building connections or relationships, how you want to say it too. So it was just really beautiful when it comes to with that. And there's like to answer your question, Kate, it was just like four people. Like I said before, it was just me and three other people, and especially the one that was hosting it. So four people in general. The host of it, one other person that I met before, from a previous workshop, a new person that I just met the other day, and myself. So it was just four people. Oh, oh, or I should say four. But I said "oh" just to put some flavor on it. So hopefully that answered your question, Kay, when it comes to with that. And hopefully, Michelle and for anyone else too who's watching this live or watching the replay, hopefully you guys, gain something from my experience with that workshop. Supposedly there's going to be another one I believe it's going to be like at the end of June. So I may go to that one. Who knows? Because I have a lot of other stuff I want to do too. So I'll keep you guys updated. I even might ask you guys a question if I just curious if you want me to go just for experiment too, because the next one is going to be all about singles and couples again too. So who knows? So when it comes to with that, and yeah, that's basically with that part of the storytelling when it comes to with my experience with the workshop. It wasn't like I thought it's gonna be like the one as before I went to too, but it was very individualistic and very like genuine and really communal. It was beautiful. So um so yeah, that's basically it when it comes to with that. And I've been here just chilling on the beanbag. Oh, you have a beanbag chair too? Okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, that's basically it with the storytelling and with uh yeah, of course. You're welcome, Kay. Yeah, thank you guys for listening and really just sharing your own feelings and thoughts about it too. But also as well, like when it comes to like being vulnerable in a really safe space, feel free to share how that feels to you guys as well. Because even with me just being like an inspiring life coach and a content creator and just like genuine overall human being, I always strive to really just create safe spaces for people to really just be vulnerable, but also to really just share, like when it comes to if they feel like sharing too, like no pressure. Like they don't have to feel pressure to just share. They can really just share just because they want to just help, or they just wanted to express themselves, expressing jokes in a really genuine and creative way, or not just jokes, but also like advice too. And just like, having those kind of conversations, building connections and all that too. So like when it comes to with vulnerability and just really being open to being vulnerable in a safe space, it's powerful. I know sometimes too, it's not the easiest thing to do because sometimes certain people can really just make it hard to really just, to really just being vulnerable too. They can really just take advantage of that. And it sucks that, certain people have those kind of like unhealthy intentions with that too when it comes to with just like taking advantage of people's vulnerabilities. But like at the same time, like if like someone is coming from a genuine space and they're, like create a safe space for people to really just be vulnerable at the same time and to really just allowing people to really just being vulnerable in a safe space to where they can really just express themselves in a really powerful way. I just think that's really beautiful, in my opinion, of course. So I just want to ask you guys too, for any of you guys too, for anyone who's rocking with me on this channel or other channels too that I'm on for quite some time on YouTube. Do you guys feel comfortable just really being expressing yourself too in this space when it comes to with my YouTube channel or Instagram or even like on my website too? Just feel free to share. No pressure if you guys don't want to. So when it comes to with the pop the balloon episode two, like I was been let me see if I could put it on the screen. I was really just researching this too, and just you guys see the pop the balloon episodes too. I believe with when it comes to with the real one edition, when it comes to with that, there are two new episodes that are for members only for his channel. So we can't watch those unfortunately because that's for his members only. But there's like older episodes we can watch as well if you want to watch that particular version of Pop the Balloon. Or you want to watch Arlette's version, or you want to watch Too Cold's version too. So feel free to let me know which version of Pop the Balloon you guys want to watch and have a open discussion about too when it comes to with that. And just really want to have a good time. Just like, having those open conversations about relationships and anything else that really just pops up to you when it comes to with that particular podcast and really just showing support for those actual creative content creators who are really doing some cool things on social media platforms such as YouTube. So where that's good with you, Melinda? Okay, it's your choice, obviously, because you guys always ask me, and to me, it's just like for me, it's like whatever. Because if it's up to me, I'll just watch this and not podcast it. I'll just watch it right now and just really enjoy it too. But like for you guys, because I did for you guys, it's entertainment and to really enjoyment. It's just like wherever that floats your boat when it comes to with that. So you want to watch our Let's version or our Real Ones edition or the Too Cold edition too, which is up to you guys. So no pressure. So basically, what I'm trying to say is your guys' choice because I knew it for you guys, not for me. You want to watch Too Cold again, Melinda? Okay. I mean, if ever that floats your boat, so let's take a look at that one. See if he has any episodes or something. I believe he's got the Atlantis, Indianapolis. Ugh, I can't fucking talk. Indianapolis. Did we watch this one before? I know we got the Indianapolis edition too, so I don't know. It's most of these episodes look the same, so I'm not sure. Yeah, dude, these episodes look the same to me. I don't know. You wanna let's look at the real. Let me look at the other one too. Real the real one edition too, because I know like the top two episodes right now. These are they're for members only, so that's like I have a question there too when it comes to with that. So let me see if I could. There we go. Like that's a much better. Wait, dang, why do you put the episodes like that? Oh, that's weird. Episode 29 is above episode 28. That's so weird. But anyways, Let's see which one you guys want to watch. Let's see. Short Kings edition, senior edition. Hmm. Oh, you guys want to watch the fitness edition? Which edition do you guys? Because like when it comes to with the last talk shows edition, it's got like different kind of like themes, which is really cool. With Arlette, it's like kind of really similar, no matter if the lineup is men or women. So it's like with this one too, what I like about it, it's got like a different theme each time, and it's really refreshing. So with me, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, it's like the fitness edition is really calling out for me. But I'm gonna ask you guys which one you guys want to see when it comes to with this particular one. Unless you want me to choose. If you guys can't decide, you need to. So oh, there's a sugar daddy edition. Hey yo. Oh, it's between the sugar daddy edition or the fitness one. That these two are standing out. The force is strong with these two. The fitness one? Okay, yeah, the fitness one. Got it, got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the fitness one.
Hi, my name is Evie Gray. I am 23 and I am looking for a real one.
Yo.
Hi, my name
Lord.
is Paola. I'm over 18 and I'm looking for a real one.
Viola. Hey, okay. Spicy. Hey, Scott.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 28 years old and I'm looking for a real one.
Hi, my name is
You
Dira.
guys
I'm
wanna see the
21 and I'm looking for a real one.
You
are looking at me, baby, is it true? You like what you see?
I'm Ashley. I'm 27 and I'm
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You guys want to see the sugar daddy one or this one? Feel free to let me know because either one is cool with me. That's why I'm paused it for a minute. So let's see. I want to see what you guys are saying in the chat. So you want to see the sugar daddy one edition? Okay. Let's continue with this one. Well, if this one goes like pretty fast, we'll watch the sugar daddy edition. So if you have enough time, I'll definitely we'll watch both. So let's start with this one. If we have enough time, we can watch the other one too. So let's continue.
looking for a real one.
In the other, I want to be your man.
Hi, my name is Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 26 years old and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Hey, shout out to this guy.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. I, Pointer, am your host, and I'm so excited for this flexible event, this fitness edition, this time that we get to share together where you see I have some baddies next to me, some gym babes, as you just may see. They are all about their health, their fitness, and doing what their bodies deserve, keeping it in shape. Ladies, how you doing today? Wonderful. I'm so happy to have you here because it is about to be a time where you get to have your heart open and you get to see if you can connect with another gym bay, right? A gym real one. And we're going to see what happens there. Now, this is how it works. You do have hearts in your hand. That heart represents that you're open for love. You're open for a real one. Now, you're going to have single brothers come on in one by one. If you like what you see, you hold on to your heart. If you like what you hear, you hold on to your heart. Because at the end of that segment, if you held on to it long enough, that means that's your real one. And we might even sponsor your first date, a gym date. Yeah, we'll even pay for the little one-day membership. It should be free with some. Sponsor us 24-Hour Fitness, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, all of them. Anyway, if you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you hear, you do have heartbreaking devices. I want you to break your heart. If you don't like what you see here or any other sense that you may sense from that individual, I think you got it, ladies. Are you ready? Wonderful. All right. Well, if that's the case, let's bring out our first fit real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one. Well, my first real one. Come on in. Well, hello there, real one.
Hi.
How's it going today?
Great.
Very good. Step over for me just a little more. Okay. Come on in. I'm ready for you to share your name, your age, and what you do.
Hi, I'm Rico. I'm 24 right now. I'm a graduate student.
Very good. Okay. Graduate student. We love to see it. Tell us this. What makes you a real one?
What does it mean?
Like you're a real guy, you're honest, you're true. What makes you a great person?
Oh, I see. I'm dedicate. I'm very devoted things that I do. I love fitness, and I am very passionate and also optimistic people in my life.
I love it. Okay. Share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for a girl that is nice physique.
I think we got some of those for you. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Is that all you're looking for? Is that all you're looking for? Or are you looking for something else?
Oh, damn.
I guess probably that's it.
Also, you don't care about personality. You just want nice physique.
Personality definitely matters. I want someone that is also be very passionate.
Okay. You want that romantic piece.
Yeah, romantic.
Okay. All right. One more question before we find out why some hearts were broken. As you see in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you don't want in a partner?
In partner, that would be
a bad thing.
I think will be arguments or complaints.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't want to argue, don't complain, just take it as it is.
Yes.
All right, interesting. All right, you do have some hearts, but some hearts are broken. So walk
Wait a
down with me.
minute,
We're just going to take a few
It
steps.
sounds like this guy is looking for like someone who doesn't want to like talk back towards him. If I'm not mistaken, or am I wrong? Feel free to let me know to all the women out there who are listening to this, because people have their own opinions and thoughts about certain things, and if you can't disagree with somebody, then that's going to be a problem. That's just me saying that, of course, as a man. So, I mean, when it comes to like, you left my conversation with other women, like I understand that. And not dealing with drama too, like nobody wants to, so I get that, point of view too, when it comes to with that. So I understand that, that's just me saying that though too. So when it comes to with that, like nobody wants to deal with drama, but at the same time, like most people, like in their own weird way, like do like drama, which is strange in itself. So that's another story. So I get that, Michelle, and thank you for sharing too. So yeah, I get that.
Steps ahead, and we're going to stop with this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Paola, old enough, and I just don't see any tattoos, and I need tattoos in my life. So yeah.
You want a tatted djembe.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I just can't help it.
Okay. Besides the lack of tattoos, could he be your type?
Not really. I don't think I already have an accent, and you have an accent. It's going to be so hard to communicate.
Language barrier times 2. Understood. Now, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, I love tattoos. Even though I do not have one, but I love tattoos.
Would you be willing to get a tattoo for her?
Probably not. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Could have been, but it didn't work out. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I am 26 years old, or 27 actually. My birthday just passed. So
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Pisces. Thank you so much. For me, it's just gonna have to be the age. I've dated younger than me and it didn't work out. And I feel like that's just because our mentality is just not right there. But everything you said was amazing. I just feel like the age is just something that I just need to like get down.
Okay, so I see.
So, is she someone that's your type?
I don't know, because I need to really contact for a little while to get to know more about the personality.
What about the aesthetic? You said physique.
Yes, I love that physique.
Okay, love that physique. All right. We're going to pass this wonderful lady who still has a heart, and we're going to find out why this heart was broken. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
I'm Jasmine. I am 28. So I will say you are too young for me. And I am looking for a man that is already fully in their career and not still in school, but you do seem like a sweetheart.
Thank you.
If he was in his career and all that good stuff, could he be your type?
Physically, I will say no. I do like my men a little darker skinned and taller.
Oh, she likes brothers?
No. Okay. And what about, is she someone that's your type?
I would say probably no, because of the age. I think there will be a little gap between the communication or the daily life, I guess.
Understood. Yeah. All right. That works. Let's move forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Deera. I'm 21, and I broke my heart just because Honestly, it was just I didn't really like your answers. I'm looking for someone that's a little bit more confident, I guess. And it seemed like he had to help you with the answers instead of you coming up with the answers on your own. So, yeah.
Could he be your type besides what you found?
No, and you're also shorter than me, so that just
Tall queen, right?
Are you sure?
Good. Is she someone that's your type?
I would say I would like to have someone similar with my age.
Okay.
Yes, instead of like 2 or 3 years younger.
Okay. So you want to right on the dot, your age.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Well, let's walk it on back because we do have some hearts that are still beating for you, Rico. So you're doing something right, which is a great
still
thing.
got a
So we're going to
chance,
go a
man.
little
You got
deeper
this.
then, as these ladies, I'm sure they
man.
want to get to know a little bit more about you. Let's go for this question. It's always an essential on a real one. I think I know the answer, but do you have children?
No, I do not have one.
Okay. Do you want to have children?
I guess probably not.
Oh, you don't want to have children?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
Tell us why not.
damn.
Because
that's
I
really
didn't
changes
see any advantage of having a children. I know they brings happy, but
Oh,
I think
shit.
that this advantage part is more than the good ones.
So it's more cons to having a child for you than more pros.
Yes.
Understood. Okay, well, that did get both hearts broken. So these are some
Okay.
future mamas here. Maybe, but let's figure out if that's why they broke. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23, and I actually popped my heart because I just feel like you're very soft spoken, and I'm very soft spoken, and I kind of need somebody that's a little bit contrasting that since I need just a little bit more assertiveness. And it didn't really have anything to do with the kid answer that much because I'm still deciding on that. But yeah, I think you're a very kind person, though.
So he could be your type.
It's very possible. I don't have as much a physical type as I do the values and compatibility. And I think you're pretty there on those aspects.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I would like to say I'm very interested in the soft people, but I do get it. The sometimes two people needs to be a different personality to get along with.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go down to this other broken heart. Let's talk to this real one. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I'm Ashley. I'm 27, and I broke my heart because I do want a family and I want kids. I want at least 3. So, yeah, that just had to do it for me.
Now, you were holding on to it. So is he someone that's your type?
He's like too young for me, so probably I just wanted to give him a chance. Just because, yeah, I just wanted to give him a chance. I really liked his necklace. He seems religious, and I like that. So
that was going to be one of the questions. Are you religious?
I'm Christian.
Amen. That's a beautiful thing. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, but I guess probably we will have some argument with the kids problem.
Okay. All right. Understood. Well, let's walk it on back because it appears that all of our hearts were broken. But ladies, there's one thing we got to do. Can we clap it up for this real one? Because this is still a real one. We thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to take that mic.
Okay.
You can head out straight right that way. But clap it up one more time for him, ladies. He is a real one, and we thank him so much for coming out. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We're ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one, come on in. Hello there. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good.
Wonderful.
Afternoon, ladies. That's crazy.
Hello.
But it's okay.
All right. How's everybody doing today?
Very good.
Cool.
We're so happy to have you here, kind sir. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
Oh, my name is Gabe. I'm 27. I work a lot of times behind the scenes. I help people cast for things here and there. I have a BA in music composition. And yeah, I'm just here living life. Love spreading joy. Good vibes.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, that's a beautiful thing, Gabriel. Now share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one.
That's crazy. Real one. Well, what makes me a real one? I'm loyal. I love cooking. I love building things. I love learning. I love adapting. I'm just a person that just loves growing. So like anything that involves hiking, going out, experiencing new things in life. That's what I'm about.
Beautiful. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
What I'm looking for in a real one? Someone who is aware.
Yeah, so like this guy's energy is pretty cool. I mean, he likes to hike and just like staying healthy, have like a healthy mindset and everything else, which is really good, especially in the relationships as well, when it comes to just like getting to know somebody too. So yeah, this guy's cool, no offense to him. So it's just like, I didn't expect him to be so short, but when it comes to with that, his mentality is refreshing. It's cool. No homo. So cool stuff there. Yeah, exactly. So like even like with hiking too, it's just like it's so many benefits to that as well. And the same goes to like any form of active activity. If you want to just mention that, especially to all the gym heads and out there too, and the action junkies and people who like to just stay active on a regular basis. It could be from hiking to martial arts. It could be from just like Zumba to, I know yoga too, but yoga is more than just like a physical practice. So that's another topic there too. But like when it comes to like with staying active, especially not only with that, but also like creating like a kind of like healthy mindset with that too. It can really just works wonders too for your overall health. So, oh yeah, nature is definitely beautiful, especially I know like in Japan, especially with forest bathing too, that's like a common practice for people to really just to take their minds off things, to practice mindfulness, to connect with nature, to connect with the earth too. And that's been like a well-known kind of practice there in Japan for almost like centuries too. Even like before with America too. I don't know how long, people in Japan just been practicing forest bathing too. So it's a really beautiful way to connect with the earth, but also to just really, connecting with yourself and to really just like to practice mindfulness and, in a really powerful way and including self-care as well. So he has a bit of a nerdy. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like a nerdy vibe too. Cause like even like with me, like I got a nerdy vibe as well, but people don't assume that I got a nerdy vibe. It's like, oh my gosh, this muscle bound black dude. It's like he likes Black Panther and Goku and bouncing his chakras. That's some cool stuff. So definitely for sure. There's always somebody for everybody. That's what I believe. You guys can disagree if all you want, but like when it comes to like with the nerdy vibe, some women or even men like that too, especially like in like people that they're interested in my opinion, of course. You guys could totally disagree if you want. So yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying there, Michelle. Powerful stuff.
Of their traumas, aware of things that they're working on, who has some sense of direction of what they're trying to aim for in life. Because sometimes, like, you could find somebody that doesn't know what they want, and that's okay. But I have like certain goals that I'm aspiring towards. So anybody that like is for that, that's what I'm about.
Beautiful. Okay, just a few more questions. As you saw in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Oh, I just don't do like tarot cards. That's about
Uh-oh.
it. I mean, just
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? He said he don't do tarot cards. You guys are probably like this.
Get the fuck out of here!
What tarot cards? He said something about that. Oh no.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I had to play that clip again too. So I could be such a sneaker sometimes. Sometimes short guys have a real complex and a chip on their shoulder. Yeah, that's true, Kay. It's kind of like with the Napoleon complex. That's where I first heard of that, when it comes to a certain people have that kind of like chip on their shoulder. And it kind of reminds me of a character named Wolverine too. Like, I'm not saying like he's like it's got like a chip on his shoulder. Occasionally he does, but like in the cartoons and the comics, he's really short, but at the same time, he's the most confident, but really was alpha dude around too. So not like Wolverine, like the Hugh Jackman version, because he's the tall version of Wolverine everybody loves in the movies, but like in the cartoons and especially in like the old school X-Men cartoons and even just like the recent Marvel cartoons as well that came out over the last couple of decades. It's like he's like a really short but yearly alpha, really like a over aggressive alpha male too. I can't believe I said that. Really just a confident guy, and he's really powerful. So like when it comes to with the Napoleon complex, that really some people do have that kind of uh, uh, mentality sometimes too. So even like with not just people, but also with like pets too. Like even like with my fur baby Ricky, he's like a short little Shih Tzu. He's so cool and so confident, and so he's like a fluffy little like what's those Ewoks from Star Wars? But like at the same time, when he sees like a bigger dog, like especially like with a pit bull or like a German Shepherd, or even just like bigger breed of dogs, he wants to just test out his strength. Like he wants to just puff out his chest, and I always have to tell him to, yo, Ricky, chill, man. You're little. He'll still get you, man. But he don't care. He'll just like do what he wants to do. So that Napoleon complex just goes more than just human beings, but also with like certain breeds of other animals too. But I could be totally wrong about that. Yeah, he did. He did conquer over 200 fights. That's true. That's true. But he also had other problems too. And I think I saw this in the movie too with a friend of mine. I think it was like a year ago. So yeah, definitely. For sure. But anyways. Let's continue with the with the podcast. So if you guys are enjoying the podcast though, with our reactions to this podcast too and everything else. And I'll make sure to link the playlist. So if you guys ever want to check it out for yourself, want to watch different versions of this version of Pop the Balloon when it comes to it, the real ones of version, I'll make sure to post a playlist. So if you want to watch the Sugar Daddy edition or you want to watch the fitness edition again too, definitely we'll make sure to post that, especially for people who are watching the replay as well. So let's continue.
Don't shoot me.
Simple request.
Don't shoot me. Don't just don't be that crazy.
Okay.
Everyone's crazy. Everyone got their own form of crazy.
Little toxic. Oh, she's a lot of toxic. Maybe. No, it's okay.
Nah, she's entitled to pop it like it's hot. You feel me?
All right. All right. We got a few broken hearts, so let's talk to some of these real ones. Step forward with me just a little as we talk to this wonderful real one. Name, age, and why you. Oh, not that far.
Oh,
we'll talk to this one right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Name, age, and why you.
Hi, my name is Paula. I'm old enough, and I'm also Latina, so that's cool. I loved everything that you said. Honestly, you're like a great person. You're funny and you're kind, but you remind me so much of my cousin.
That's crazy.
So I think we get along just like very well as friends. But oh my god, you remind me so much of my cousin Ricardo. Hi. So yeah, no.
Oh, you know what? My dad's name is Ricardo. That's crazy.
It's a good name.
Crazy.
Now, if he didn't remind you as much as your cousin, he could be your type.
No, not really. I just have a specific type.
She's looking for like a 6'4" cuz.
Is that your type? Tell me, what is your type?
I mean, height is important, yes, because I'm a little. I have a lot of muscles. I need someone.
I feel like you look
lift
like
me easily.
Little muscle man, 325 bench.
Yeah,
that's fitness edition. Yeah. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Honestly, I don't know you. I'm more about like I get into a person the more I get to know them. So it's difficult for me to get into somebody that I just met. So I don't know you.
What about the aesthetic?
Aesthetic? She looks like she takes care of herself, which is cool. That means you take pride in like in taking care of your health. But other than that, I don't know you. Like it's so crazy. People gotta like be like, oh, I gotta be attracted to you because I just saw you. That isn't necessarily with me. It's just I'm more like a very intuitive person. I follow like my heart. So
understood. Well, let's follow the next broken heart and find out why that happened. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
What's up, Katie?
Hi.
Oh, what's up?
Hi, so I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 27 years old, and I broke his heart because we're friends. We know each other.
Friends,
like we're actually like really good friends. We've never talked about like going out or anything like that. So like, I regret it. I regret popping my balloon because he's such a sweet guy. I love him. He's amazing. Hey. He's intelligent. He's awesome. And I'm kind of like, give me back the balloon. Because
tight.
If you do want the balloon back, now we do have to say a real one is about romantic relationships establishing, not friendships, but friendships are a great way to start into, finding your real one. So I will ask, do you want your balloon back?
Yeah, give me my balloon back.
Oh, let's get a balloon back. Okay. And do you want her to have her balloon back?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The more he was talking, I was like, wait, he is all about like same thing with me. Like I love talking about healing and like dealing with our traumas. So it's awesome. And I'm so glad he's here. Like we've actually never talked about it. So I would be like, I don't know, seeing him, it's like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
We can see what happens. So then we'll move forward because maybe they'll want their hearts back too. And we'll all, maybe not. Okay, let's walk forward. Let's walk forward, Sam. Her face didn't show that. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Jasmine, I am 28 years old.
What's poppin'?
I absolutely love your personality and your mindset. So everything that you were saying is beautiful and aligns perfectly with what I would like. But I'm a tall, curvy girl.
Okay,
so,
I respect it. I respect it. You want to like.
I want a taller man. Yes, you have a very handsome face. I will give you that. Your face is very handsome, and I do love your personality. So
I do.
I wish you the absolute best.
Skincare. That's
very important. Very important.
If he was a little taller, could he be your type?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is she someone that's your type?
I don't know you. That's the crazy.
The aesthetic. So when that question is asked, we're talking the aesthetic.
Okay.
Right? You're talking based on what you.
Not just to pause for a minute, but the one in the blue, I feel like she likes black men. She keeps saying that she has like a particular type. Not trying to I'm trying to brag or anything, but just really pointing it out there. I feel like she likes brothers too, like when it comes to like with black men, like my complexion or like the Rock's complexion or his complexion too, the one in the red suit. So I don't know. So that's just me just pointing it out there too. I'm just getting that, I'm just gonna say I'm getting that snow bunny energy from her. I'm just gonna keep it real. So no disrespect to her. I'm just really keeping it real. I'm just getting that kind of vibe from her too. But anyways, let's play it back.
Okay. I've seen and
I love your fashion sense. I love how color coordinated you are. I get a sense that you have some high end experiences. You want to experience the finer echelons of life.
Okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't shop at Erewhon.
Okay.
I'm not an Erewhon girly. I go to Ralph's.
Sponsor us.
Ralph's.
Okay.
I go to Sprouts.
She get down. She get down.
Whole Foods maybe sometimes. But no, I like some material things like quality things. But I don't revolve my life around.
Yeah, exactly, Melinda. Tall, dark, and yummy. There you go. There you go. Oh shit! Shout out to all the snow bunnies out there. No offense, not trying to say that in a disrespectful way, but in a genuine and compassionate way too. So, like for ones that with me, I'm 6'1" and probably weigh say 190, 200. So I can bench my own weight. So when it comes to with that, so definitely for sure. So. Oh man, that's awesome. Anyways, let's continue.
Around that.
Okay.
At all.
I feel it.
No.
So she could be your type, but he could be your type. So could have been, but let's move forward to another could have been perhaps. We'll go name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Okay, my name is Sierra. I'm 21, and I broke my heart because I'm a little crazy.
I respect it though.
I think you would be really irritated with some of the things that I do.
What makes you crazy?
I'm just hot tempered and I can fly off the handle real quick. Especially if we
I kind of explained it. Like red is a really strong color too, and it's connected to the root chakras, and especially with the divine, it's like a really masculine color and really passionate color too. It's like a color of wealth, but also with strength too. So that kind of explains it, when it comes to with her energy and her mindset and all that too. If I'm wrong about this, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts, because if I'm wrong about something, just let me know, because I don't know everything. I'm not the all-seeing thing too, or person too, but I'm just human. But yeah, red is a really powerful color. I think we talked about this before in a different version of Pop the Balloon as well. But when it comes to the color red, it's a passionate color, really strong too. So definitely, for sure.
Go out in the town and someone says something slick to me, I feel like you would be like, come on,
Here's the thing. I don't argue, I conversate. So I try to figure out and pinpoint as to why these things trigger you. And then I'm all about how can we reassess this and work better next time.
Does that work for you?
No.
Yeah, no, but she's crazy though. Like she let me know. Like at least she's honest about it. Some people aren't honest about the crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
No, and I would just hate to put you in a position where I definitely feel like you would be like, oh my gosh, why does she keep doing this? You know, but I absolutely love your personality. You're very handsome. So
appreciate that.
Definitely wish you the best.
So if he could handle a little more toxic, he could be your type.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, tell us why.
It's just the crazy, just the
Okay,
crazy. That's the crazy. That's just the crazy. I can't handle too much crazy.
All right.
I kind of came out of crazy. You feel me? So it's just like
hop back in.
Yeah, we're not gonna hop back
Let's
in.
walk it on back, okay? Because we established that. Now you do have 3 hearts that are still beating for you,
appreciate
kind
the
sir. So
hearts.
let's reset because we're going to talk about a few more essential things that could determine why hearts get held. We got to go right for the big one: religion or politics. I want to know in your future relationship, do you want a partner that's religious, political, not religious, not political?
I don't really care about politics. I more care about how the person carries themselves throughout their lives. Like what are certain principles that you live by, and do those align with mine? Because like if your principles aren't the same as mine, then there's going to be like a conflict in general. You know.
Okay. And what about the religious aspect?
Religious aspect, you gotta believe. I feel like everyone gotta at least believe there's something beyond them. You know what I mean? Just no devil.
No devil. Amen to that. You can't disagree with that. No devil.
No devil. Again, no tarot.
That's real. Okay.
No devil, no tarot. That's what we don't do.
All right.
My auntie used to be a witch.
Your mom was a witch?
My auntie. My mama.
No, mama.
Yeah, my auntie used to be a witch, so she dabbled in a lot of tarot. So that's a little bit of me projecting.
Okay.
I acknowledge it's projecting, but still, like
it got a broken heart. So let's figure out why that happened with this wonderful real one. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23, and it's nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I actually loved a lot of what you had to say. I think that it's great that you have goals that you're going after, and you seem to be really consciously aware. And that's something that's really important to me. And I like that you make eye contact.
Mhm.
However, I just don't exactly feel the romantic chemistry. And I also do have a pack of tarot cards, and I was gonna kind of overlook that, but
Hey, she's one of us.
I respect it too. Like, I mean, I love that you got your tarot going. You feel me? Get your Yu-Gi-Oh on, you know, Pokemon.
So he could have been someone. No, you said the connection. So he's not really your type because of that.
Yeah, I would say not exactly. Like, I'm sure you read the energy too, and I wasn't feeling that in a romantic sense personally, but I think you seem like a fantastic person, and it sounds like other women here can vouch for you. So I
appreciate
that.
Person. Appreciate that.
Aesthetically, could she be someone?
And like, just to pause it for a bit too, and I get it. Like when it comes to like how people feel about magic and tarot, but like when it comes to what the misconceptions about magic and tarot, like it's just like they can really just be used for the greater good and for your overall health. So when it comes to with that, I know somebody, you know, who could really talk about magic and tens like for hours on end, and she's kind of like a female version of Doctor Strange in a way too, but she's really like holistic about it too. And of course with tarot, like mostly everybody in this in the chat right now, and for those who are mostly subscribed to this channel are, you know, mostly tarot readers, which is, you know, in your own right, that's cool. So like when it comes to with that, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that too, you know. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure, especially for like for your overall health and for your personal journey too. It's really powerful. So definitely, for sure. It's like teach your own, I guess, too. Like there's always something for everybody, and not everything is for everybody too. That makes sense. Yeah. I like that she has a deck. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she has her own personal deck. That's really cool. I just kind of sense that too. Like, is she a tarot reader or not? I was like, I don't want to assume. I don't want to look like an ass of myself when it comes to assuming, of course. So when it comes to with that, and if you hear slapping sounds like that, that's my arm, not my butt. So just letting you guys know about that. And just to really clarify, this is my arm right here because I got a lot of muscle. So you hear that sound, that's my arm. So sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, you're already wondering like, what's that fucking slapping sound? It's like sometimes like if you hear like slapping sounds like this, like it's like sounds like this.
Sound like a porno star.
But it's not. It's just mostly my arm because I got thick ass arms and shit right now. So I sound like The Rock right now too. It doesn't even hurt me at all. Yes, so I'm telling you, it's just like sometimes too. Like when I touch my arm, it's like, why am I making a slapping sound? It's like sounds like I'm preparing for a match and shit. Wouldn't you have got undressed for that slap? I mean, I guess so, but I'm not gonna do that because if I do that, my channel will get terminated. So I don't know. Maybe on my creative platforms too, I can really just get undressed. But that's another story for another day. Well, that's funny though, actually, too. So I'm gonna play a clip for you.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Yo, that's actually pretty funny, actually. I just couldn't stop smiling. Oh man, that's great. But I'm not gonna undress because that's gonna be inappropriate. So, and nobody wants to see that anyways. So, anyways, let's get back to the podcast. And let me see if there's the play button here. There you go.
One that's your type, besides the tarot.
Aesthetically, physically, you're beautiful. But at the same time, like the physical attraction with me just depends on like overtime. Like I'm an overtime person. I'm like kind of like a baker when it comes to love. I let it bake. You feel me? Before I decide to eat it.
Okay, very good. Well, let's see if we can eat these hearts and see what happens here. Now, they didn't pop yet, but since we're narrowing it down, we have 2 hearts left. I want to throw it to you. Do you have an essential question you'd like to ask? We'll ask both of these ladies to narrow down the love search.
By the way, like the shoes.
Okay.
Okay, what are you guys looking to build?
Let's start right here. What are you looking to build?
Honestly, I just Gabe, you know me. I'm a goal-oriented person, and you are too. And I feel like we definitely go after our dreams a lot. I always see you. You're always hustling. You're always making sure that you follow your dreams, and you don't care about what nobody says. And that's why I love you, and I love that you just have such a big personality. Like you are not afraid to just like be yourself, and I love that about you. And I think that's the same thing about me. You know, I'm not afraid to be myself, and I'm not afraid to show who I am. And also, I just love chasing my dreams.
That was the first time on our reel, and we got "I love you" before even the connection was established. Okay.
For a minute. So yeah, the way that she's expressing herself to him, if I was him, I was just like, let's girl, let's just get out of here and just hang out. Seriously, that would have been a wrap right there. I would just took her and just like, hey, let's kick it, let's get out of here. That me saying that, of course, too. So yeah, definitely the way that somebody's really just passionate and really just cares about somebody and likes them too in a really passionate way, and it's genuine. Hey, I mean, shoot, let's hang out then. Shoot, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys see that too when it comes to with that. So yeah, exactly, Linda. It's just like she's really into them too, and they know each other. So it's like that's a really good foundation to start right there too. So it's really powerful stuff. So yeah, really powerful. They're all beautiful too in their own right. So.
Let's go to this real one, though. I don't like rushing things in that regard. Let's step forward a little more. That was her response. Answer to his question.
I'm looking to build a good friendship with somebody that will eventually lead to a relationship. I feel like I'm at the age where I'm like ready to like start a family and everything. So I'm like at that point in my life where, I'm just like done playing games.
Done playing games.
And hear your name and age, just in case.
I'm Ashley. I'm 27.
Okay. Great
All
skin.
Right. All
Great
right.
skin.
They're popping. The real ones are popping. Now I want to throw it to the ladies. Ladies, do you have an essential that you'd like to ask this real one? Either one of you? I'll ask really quick then. Now she said she's ready to start a family. Are you ready to start a family?
I'm a baker, so it's gonna take some time for me to.
I feel like she has an uneven chance with that other chick since the one knows him already. But yeah, that's a good point there, Michelle. Yeah, that's a good point there. Let's see what happens there. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Start a family. I can't have a kid right now. I'm like, I can't have a kid right now.
He wants you to. She's ready for it.
I respect it though.
Okay.
I appreciate the fact that you're open and honest about the things that you currently want. Right now, I think like for me to have a family, there's certain things I want to get together for that to happen. You know.
Tell us why you broke it.
I'm just at a point where I do want to have a family already, so I don't want to like take too much time getting to know someone I do want to get to know someone, but I want them to be ready like for what I want.
By when do you want to have the family?
Like within like 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Now that's realistic, but you made it the way you communicated made it seem
ready to get busy.
You get busy like now. I'm talking about now.
I mean, it could be now too, but
I understand where he's going.
Oh, she wanted. She wanted.
Now, could he be someone you held onto your balloon for a significant period? Is he someone that's your type?
I really love his personality. I mean, I usually go for a different type, but I think now more like, I think his personality really would be my type.
Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
Aesthetically, yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like how you carry yourself. You're very polite. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a real one thing. Now take a step back. We already got an I love you here, so I don't want to do too much back and forth. I want to see if you have another question essential I could determine.
Y'all better hook up right now.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
What's something a girl has done that has given you the ick?
Good question.
She tried to read my tarot cards. That was about it.
Anything else? Anything different other than tarot cards?
Okay, define ick.
Like something that you just feel like is a turn off. It's just a really bad turn off. Like when you went on a date with someone or she did something, he said something.
One thing happened one time, a long time ago. I don't blame the person. We were extremely drunk. I think like I was talking about like my belief in life and the person kind of disrespected it. So that's about it. The only lines I care about when a person crosses is like if you disrespect the things that I believe in and then you diminish that. But that's about it, to be honest. I'm a pretty easygoing person because life is too short to stress about the too many things. And I think like as long as you abide by those principles, that's what I'm about.
And I know you said you were pretty drunk, but I do like to have fun.
I like having fun, so I still drink.
I sometimes can be disrespectful. You know, I don't mean it in like a, you know, I'm just lit. I just be turning it up.
Toxic.
And sometimes it'd be like, you know, I'll be in the moment and I have my opinion. And I think like that's another thing with me is like, I love to express my opinion. And I think we could probably bump heads if like you have a strong opinion and I do. So,
and I mean, but I don't like, I'm all about trying to understand the person, but the person was kind of aware. You know what I mean?
If they're aware of their situation, which is fine, but I think that's what I've been caught in a lot of times before. And I feel like that's also just like been the worst times because it just starts a whole argument. It's like, I don't mean it. It's just, I just like to have fun and I do not like to be controlled.
I understand.
And I think like a lot of times guys just want to control women. So I'm sorry.
Wow.
Shit.
Crazy.
Okay. So why'd you just break?
Just because I know that I feel like this is just who I am. And he said that when they were drunk, they, you know, got disrespectful. And like, for me, I understand that, but I think it still starts like an argument and then start to look kind of crazy to you. And then you're like, wait, you're a crazy toxic girl. I don't think I want to do this. And I think that's like the issue with like me. And I feel like sometimes I'm just like, am I ready, you know, to like be settled down or something like that.
But he was someone, you got it back. So he was someone that's your type as a friend.
Yeah, exactly. And
love him.
I'm the same way. Like I'm a baker too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as long as we just take our time and like keep getting to know each other. But I feel like once it starts off, I just want to like let people know that I do like to have a good time.
Now, I am going to put you on the spot here. You know her. So is she someone that's your type?
I would date her.
Okay.
Genuine question. Okay. Genuine answer. I would date her.
Understood. The heart was broken. Let's take a step back. Let's take a few steps back, actually, because it appears that all of our hearts were broken. But ladies, can we clap it up for this real one? This is a real one. We thank him so much for coming out. I will take that mic, kind sir, and you can head out that path that way. But we thank you one more time, ladies. Clap it up for that real one that was so close to getting his real one.
You know, just to like comment on the guy that's just about to leave, like when it comes to her, the one in the gray, I feel like she kind of like shot herself in the foot metaphorically, just because it's like they know each other, but at the same time they had very similar interests too when it comes to with that. Like, yeah, like I was saying, Michelle, they could still hook up. Like they know each other, so it's like I don't think it's the end. Like they have a possibility of connecting again if they want to just do that. So it's like, oh man, like it just sucks that she kind of like compromised herself like that. But if she wants to give another shot, she has a chance because they know each other. So hey, to each your own, I guess. So more power to both of them and all of them in general too. So yeah, exactly. I agree with you on that, Michelle.
Speaking of real ones, let's get ready for our next Fit Gym.
Where the
real
brothers
one.
at?
Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one, come on in. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Would you tell these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm Justin. I'm 23, and I do music. I'm a musician, artist.
Very good. Ooh. Okay. She may not like music, but that's okay. Tell us this. What makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one? I don't.
Oh, it all seems like a bit of slap in the face. Oh, can you clarify with that, Kay? When it comes to you with your comment, I would love to know. You know, no disrespect. So, like, how you feel like it's like a slap in the face? Is it towards her, or for him, or for both? Or yeah, it's like he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Yeah, the last guy was really cool. So he was really refreshing. He's got like an awesome mindset. He was friendly. He was nice to all the people on the lineup. So he was a cool dude, definitely, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at too, Kay. It was just like, like why does she compromise herself that way too? It's like they know each other, they have so much in common, but she just compromised herself and just like blew her own chance. Just from just watching it. No disrespect to her. She thinks she's cool, but I was like, that's strange. Like, why'd you compromise that if you love the guy? So, but again, like they know each other, so it's kind of like they could potentially, if you want to just connect again too on a friendship level or just take it a bit further, that's up to them if they want to do that. Exactly. That's what I've been thinking too. It's like they could have just gone out. That's what I was saying before, like just listening to them talk. It's like, why don't you guys just go out and just, just go on a date or something, just get to know each other on a deeper level, just going outside like the show and everything else. But to each their own, I guess. I don't know. It's just people will do what they want to do when it comes to their relationships. So that's all. Yeah, it is what it is though. But yeah, like I was saying there too, Kay, it's like they could have just went on the date and just get to know each other on a deeper level if they choose to do so. But they have a potential to do that because they know each other. So yeah, that's a good possibility there, Kay. Yeah, maybe she was scared about that too. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. That is a big possibility there. That's for sure. But anyways, let's connect with this brother right here. He's got the LA hat on, and he kind of looked like Frank. He got that Franklin outfit from GTA 5. Maybe wearing sandals too. What the hell?
I don't know. What you see is what you get. I like honesty. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I like honesty. So wherever it is, whether in my speech or what I say, I like to be direct and forward.
Beautiful. So okay. Let's go for this. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
I think someone who's genuine. I think someone who is, let's see. I don't know. I just like someone who knows that they have one life and isn't afraid to live it. So
I get that.
yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. As you saw, a heart was broken. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. Some call them red flags.
Yeah,
What are some
yeah.
things you're not going to tolerate?
I think the type of person that's mean to waiters. Yeah, someone who values people, no matter where they're at in life, because we're all
that's real.
just people trying to survive.
Right.
So
That's real.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to go down to this broken heart and figure out what happened there. So walk forward with me just a little, and we're going to talk to this wonderful real one right here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 27 years old, and I broke my heart because I do not date musicians anymore. I've had my time. I go to sleep at like 10 o'clock now. They be staying up till like 5 in the morning. I ain't got it. I ain't got it like that no more. I got to go to sleep. But you are such a sweetheart. Like, I just can tell you just love, like, respect. And I just love that. I love when people can respect each other's space and boundaries.
Most definitely.
Besides the music, could he be your type?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't, I would not like look away from you because you're definitely handsome. And yeah, but I think just the musician thing, I've dealt with a few guys before like that, and I can't.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes her your type?
I like her fashion. I like her style.
Her outfits.
And yeah, she got a personality. I appreciate her personality.
Okay.
For sure.
That was the only broken heart. So we're going to take a step back because you're looking good. They must be feeling you.
Good,
Okay.
man.
So we're going to go a little deeper then. Let me go
Respect.
for one that got some surprising pops on the one of the previous ones. Have you, I'm going to just go for it. Have you ever been married?
No.
Got to ask these days.
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
I don't know.
Do you want children?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Do you want to be married?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
No broken hearts. Okay. They like those responses. Let's go for the crazy one. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious, political, not religious, not political?
I would like a partner who has a moral compass. So doesn't necessarily be religious, but someone who is very either spiritual or has some sort of connection to like a higher power would be ideal, just because I do want a family and I do want kids. So someone who is able to help raise our kids in a moral fashion, so to speak. And then for political, I don't. Yeah, I think that kind of goes into both ways with the moral. So if they're able to stand on business, whatever they lean towards,
just stand on business.
Stand on business.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have an essential question you'd like to ask these real ones that could determine whether you would break their heart?
Do you like pets? And if so, and if you do like pets, do you have one?
Okay, let's go to each lovely lady. So we'll start right here. So walk in, get a little closer to me. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Name, age, and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23 and I love all animals. I have a little teacup dog and she is from South Korea and she's a rescue, but I like cats also.
Wow, I love it.
All right, let's step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and answer to the question.
My name is Paola, and I don't have pets right now. I used to, and she passed away. Unfortunately, it was a cat. Her name was Boo Boo, and I'm not ready either because I travel a lot, and that would imply that I have to leave them at home, and that's not cool.
I'm sorry.
I feel you.
We're going to pass this lovely lady that broke her heart, but can I borrow your heartbreaking device? Because what just might happen is if you hear something that you don't like, you might have to break a heart, Justin. But we'll see what happens. Name, age, and answer to his question.
I'm Ashley. I'm 27 and I do have pets. I have 7 cats.
Okay.
I love animals. I used to actually foster animals from the shelter.
Wait, how many cats you have?
7.
That's a lot. Do you remember all their names?
Yeah.
Can you listen now?
Tigger, Starla, Mila, Deja, Minnie, Toby, and Roscoe.
Oh, why'd you pop?
That's a lot of
That's
That's a lot of cats.
That's all the cat lovers out there. And like, when it comes to like with anybody being a cat lover, I mean, I don't know. I want to ask you guys this too when it comes to being a cat lover. It's like if someone that you dated was like is a pet lover, but like they say you told them that you had like at least 6 or more cats in your home and they kind of feel a certain way about it, would you still date them or no? Feel free to answer my question if you want to, because if it was me, that wouldn't be a problem because I love cats. I used to have a cat when I was a kid. So yeah, cats are awesome. They're very intuitive creatures too, or I should say beings, I should say. And like even like with like animal totems, like cats have a really powerful symbol too. So you still would? Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Because like I know like people feel a certain way about certain like pets too. Like I know there's like people out there too who would like date dog lovers or cat lovers too. So even like reptile lovers too. So no comment on how many. Yeah, if it's none of our business, Melinda, totally understandable and rightfully so too. I totally get that. Yes, I dated that. I dated. I 15 cats. Whoo! Ooh, that's a lot of fur babies. He had a one dude had a raccoon. Was he like in the Guardians of the Galaxy or something? Yo, that's hardcore. A raccoon? Yo, that's wild. That's wild. One dude had a raccoon. Whoa, that's a story you gotta make in the video, okay? I'm just saying. You don't have to listen to me saying that, but that's a wild story. Wow. Oh, wait. I rescued 5 and some of them are. Oh, wow. Some more feral. It was really. Oh, that's awesome, Kay. You had like a cat shelter for cats to just like to really just feel safe in their environment. That's cool. That's what's up. Just know that if you have 2 girls that okay. I understand where you're coming from, Melinda. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's answers to my question too. So oh, okay. That kind of makes sense too, because I know like Oregon's like a really like a nature spot out there too. It's got like a lot of mountains there too, or something. If I'm not mistaken, I know it's up north. So cool. That's cool stuff. Cool stuff. Okay. 2 raccoons? Yo, that's wild. Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Thanks for sharing your answers, guys. That's amazing. So shout out to all the animal lovers out there. They got pet, cats and dogs especially too. So wow, that's wild. Especially your stuff, Kay, too. That's some wild stuff.
That's why I just want to know why do you have so many cats?
Well, because I would foster them from the shelter, and then my parents would get attached to them, so they would want to, yeah.
Interesting. Now, you broke her heart, so
I did,
you kind of said why, but tell us why'd you break it?
Well, it's not for the reason that you might think. I love animals. I have a cat. His name is Kevin. He's watching this.
What's up, Kevin?
Anyway, but so I found that because I like to have people over. I like to I don't throw a lot of like huge parties, but when I have friends over, a lot of them are like allergic, and so keeping it with one cat, putting them in the room is a lot. So I think 7 cats would be pretty much impossible.
Okay,
but I love that. I love that you have 7 cats. It's awesome.
You were holding on to your heart, so tell us why you were holding on.
He seems nice and like respectful, and I like his voice, so.
Very good. All right. Let's move forward. And answering the question. So name, age, answer the question.
I am Jasmine. I'm 28 years old, and I do have a cat. He's about to be 5. His name is Zeke. He's a fat orange tabby, but he's a psycho. I love him though. But I love all animals. The zoo is like one of my happy places because I used to go there as a kid. So.
Oh,
that's cool.
The zoo's your happy place?
The zoo is like one of my happy places.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay. Tell us why you're breaking.
I don't know. I just think the zoo is. I don't know. Cages
Yeah, I
and stuff.
understand where he's
I
coming
mean, I haven't been in the zoo in a while, but I don't know. I get like on TikTok or whatever. I see like on my For You page like the treatment of animals in some zoos. Not all I feel, but sometimes. So I think I don't know.
You were holding on to your heart. Is he someone that's?
Yeah, I can understand how he feels about certain zoos, how most people treat animals nowadays too. So I understand that, but at the same time, like especially when you're a kid, like you want to learn more about the animal kingdom. A zoo is good resource, but at the same time, it's like when you really think about it, it's just like how certain people treat animals nowadays. It's like a double-edged sword. So yeah, I can understand where both people are coming from with that too. So that's just me sharing my opinions about that. You guys could share how you guys feel about that too when it comes to the zoos.
It's your type?
Yeah, I would say you're someone that's my type. The musician thing kind of makes me weary, but outside of that,
is it the same reason, like the late
yeah,
nights?
just late nights, like just not very consistent schedules,
This is true.
etc. But the zoo's nostalgic to me, so it's like a happy place as far as like taking me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
But I do not agree with the mistreatment of animals either. So
I'm sure you don't.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes her your type?
I could tell she goes to the gym, and I
Fitness
love.
edition.
Yeah.
You too.
Okay. But also, there's a lot of animals there. Zoos are helping keep. Yeah, exactly. That's a true statement as well. Exactly. Yeah, because there's some zoos out there that are protecting certain species from being extinct. So, like especially like pandas and certain birds. Yeah, you're right about that, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. True. Right. So yeah, those are good points that you made there, Michelle. Because especially with the ones that are endangered species list, yeah, the zoos are a really good place for them to be safe. Especially the ones that are like nearly extinct too, like those asshole poachers out there trying to make them extinct. And just like the zoos are just doing their best to maintain their lifespan too. Yeah, I heard about the rhinos too. That's good. Shout out to the zoos who are protecting the rhinos. Because there's some assholes out there who want to just to put them on there, hunt them down, and just for the fun of it. It's just messed up. So yeah, shout out to the zoos who are just protecting the rhinos. Definitely, for sure. Australia has wonderful zoos. Yeah, and like the thing with like Australia too is a really beautiful continent. And like when I see the wildlife from Australia, it just really reminds. Have you guys ever seen like the King Kong movie, like the remake with Samuel Jackson and Brie Larson and the guy who played Loki too? I forgot his name. But like when I look at the certain wildlife in Australia, it just reminds me of Skull Island. I don't know why. I'm just like when I look at Australia's wildlife, it's like I think that's actually where Skull Island's like inspiration came from. Because like the wildlife in Australia is like a different kind of beast. I mean, you see like snakes just wrapping around and doing their own thing. Kangaroos want to box you up and knock your ass out. It's I don't know. Australia is built different. I'm just gonna say that, but it's a beautiful place at the same time. I know some people who are from there. And like Steve Irwin, of course, the legend himself, that says a lot too when it comes to with him. So yeah, shout out to him and his family too, as well. So yeah, they do hunt them down for the horns and all that too, which is messed up. And especially with the elephants too. I just think that's messed up how most people will hunt certain animals down for those kind of like things too. I just never understood that, especially as a kid. I just appreciate animals for being who they are and especially in their natural habitat. And I didn't understand like the zoos are protecting them from being extinct. Even like with certain birds too, like you're saying they're cave travel. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Ooh, you too,
Yeah.
boy.
No,
You
that's-
too.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's
Very
definitely a type
good.
for
All
sure.
right, let's
Yeah,
go.
elephants are they're really intelligent. They got the strongest memory a lot like in like of all times because like if you mistreat an elephant, they don't forget. Like, in the ways they're like it's that kind of pet. I don't want to say elephants are petty, but like when it comes to, I mean, in the ways elephants can be petty because they don't forget things that they like how you treat them too. Like if you treat an elephant nice, they'll remember that for the rest of their life and they'll just like treat you like royalty. But like if you treat an elephant disrespectfully, if you disrespect the elephant, they don't forget that. Like they'll remember your face and ooh, those big, beautiful beings right there. It's like you don't want to get on their bad side. I'm just gonna say that. So I love elephants. You know, elephants are awesome, awesome, awesome beings. Yeah, I agree with that. All elephants are awesome too. Right, exactly, exactly. Mm.
Go to this lovely lady and figure out name, age, and answer the question.
Hi, my name is Dira. I'm 21. I don't have any animals. My parents do. But I absolutely love animals,
Yeah.
but I'm very emotional. So I don't think that like putting down an animal is something I can do. So that's why I choose not to.
Wow.
own.
I've never heard of that reason before. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's walk it on back then, because you
All
still have some hearts that are beating for you. Uno, dos, tres. So you got to make some decisions here. I'm going to throw it to the ladies. We might do a little zigzag. Do we have any essential questions from the ladies right here? I'll step in a little more for me, my man. What's your question?
My question is, how many push-ups can you do since this is the fitness edition?
Oh,
That
getting
is
to the
hilarious
heart
that you
of
asked
the
that, because someone asked me that
podcast,
earlier.
bro.
Not
Okay.
earlier today, but earlier this week. Can I do
Oh, she want
in
to
a
see
row,
what you're all
nonstop?
about, my man.
Yeah. Kind of want to see it, and I think that might be good for the
Oh,
ladies
shit.
too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
I might have to hold your mic. Do you want to?
I'm gonna
Yo,
say
you gotta show off, my
50.
man.
Let's
Hold
do
on.
that. Okay, real quick. She wants to see it. Ladies,
wanna
do you
see
want
it?
to see that?
Yo,
50
okay.
push-ups?
Wow. Drop and give me 50.
Drop and give me right now here.
If you want, if you're comfortable.
No,
We ain't
I mean
gonna
I'm
get-
comfortable.
Okay, then I'll hold your mic. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I should have said like 20 something. Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
should
Let's
see
go.
what
Let's
you're
step
packing, man.
Okay, do your thing.
Don't get
Wow.
spicy.
All right, this is interesting.
Okay.
Let's get some wides of this, some wide angles.
You want me to wait or you want me
No, do your thing. No, do your thing, man. Yeah. All right. You don't have to go that slow. Go a little faster. Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, maybe not that fast. Oh, you can making a song out of it. Wow. Eve, this is what you wanted. You're getting what you want. Okay.
Wait, what's the
I guess 50. I guess you said 50. So I think 18, 19. Is it 20? Okay. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Wow.
29, 30, 31,
Okay,
32,
okay.
33, 34,
On the
35,
show for the
36,
ladies,
37,
okay?
38, 9.
You do it. Let's go, soldier. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
46, 47, 48, 49.
9. Clap it up for that man. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow.
Michelle.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
I was asking the same question, Michelle. Thank you for clarifying that. I was like, why he wearing the flip flops? He should be wearing, if it's like a fitness edition, I'm just saying you want to match the theme of the podcast. So it's kind of like wearing like, athletic sneakers, like running shoes or just like weightlifting shoes or something. I don't know, something that you could really just move around like quick too and just like efficient, not just like prison jailhouse jailhouse flops on. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Michelle. Thank you for clarifying that. Oh my gosh. I was like, what the fuck he's wearing on his feet? No disrespect. I was like, the fuck? Oh, I just saw that, Kay. Thank you for sharing that picture with me. It looks really good. Let me see that. Okay, nice. It looks good. Okay, okay. Got that artistic bakery technique down. Okay, that's good stuff. Awesome. Wait, what she say? You ain't wearing nowhere in them. Like, right? Oh shit. That's all. That's so funny. So
take that, Mike. I'll get your heartbreaking device. Okay.
good job,
So
man.
that answers your question.
That was great. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna pop if you didn't do 50.
Really?
Mhm.
Man, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Do we have any other questions from any other real ones? Hopefully, he doesn't have to do any more athletic skill things. Yes. What's your question?
How long since your last relationship?
Ooh. You have to give me a second.
Yeah, are you okay?
I didn't expect to work out today, but I meant again. But whew, how long since my last relationship? Probably 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Why? Why so long?
So, long story short, she broke up with me for the guy best friend. So, yeah.
For a what?
For the guy best friend.
Guy best friend.
Oh wow, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
So
That's
a
right.
lot of it for the 2 years after that, a lot of it was just, just damage control. And I think we're good now, but I just still haven't met that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
You have a question down there?
That's rough.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's come on down. Let's get that question on the mic. What is your question?
What do you do in your free time?
I'm still out of breath, man.
Hey, it's all right. That was 50.
Ooh.
Man, hardcore.
What I do in my free time? So music. I like to read a lot as well. I feel like that's a lost art. And then just people time. I like to spend time with friends. The beach is fun as well.
So do you have a big friend group?
I actually don't. So I keep the same friends. I've had about the same friends since junior high. So I like a.
He still heard about it. I don't think he's ready for a relationship. If you talk about something and it still hurts. Yeah. That is a good point, because it's like if you talk about like a recent incident was really challenging, especially when it comes to with a breakup and it still hurts, so you gotta heal from that. And however long it takes to do that, you really gotta just heal from that pain and learn from it too, especially to where you're not just like being someone down from that experience, but you learn from that you healed from it, and you're not bringing that old baggage to the new relationship that you want to experience with another person, if that makes sense to anyone who's watching this. So yeah, that's well said there, Michelle. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does sound like he's working on it too. So yeah, both of you guys said some really good stuff here too, especially with that, because breakups are the easiest thing to deal with, and just like my heart goes out to people who are going through it when it comes to with breakups. So, and especially like more power to the people who are actually healing and learning from their breakups, to where they can really just be the best versions of themselves, to where they don't have to like put their ex down, or just like when it comes to with that, That's a possibility there too, Kay. That's a possibility there. Yeah, definitely. Mm. Yeah, you never know. We don't know this guy's full story, so anything is possible. So definitely, for sure.
It's good 4 or 5 solid friends that I keep close. Yeah.
All right. Let's walk it on back. You're going to have to make a decision here. You have a heartbreaking device. I'm going to need you to break one.
Ooh.
I'm going to need you to break one based on those responses or those questions you heard. I'm going to need you to break one, because it's a real one, not a real 3.
That's a good point. Okay. Whew. I feel like I should break yours because you made me work. But I respect that, though. I respect that.
You can feel free to go walk if you need to, or if it's wherever you need to break.
How many? You said one?
Just one, as we narrow it down.
So, okay, unfortunately,
I'm
going to break yours. Oh, wow.
I'm going
to break yours only.
All right.
Only because you said you don't have pets. So,
okay. Now, you did have your heart not broken. Tell us why.
I like him. I think he's really respectful and he's really handsome. And I liked his answer. He's very calm. I need someone that's calm.
Toxic, that balance. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, but it was just the lack of animals.
Yeah, just lack of animals. Yeah, lack of animals.
All right, lack of animals. Well, let's walk it on back because you've got two lovely real ones that are holding out for you. So we got to start to narrow this down. Ladies, do you have another question you'd like to ask this real one?
I have a question.
She like dribbled it. Well, let me ask your question, Eve.
Okay. I wanted to know what type of exercise do you do? Like, what's your favorite workouts? All that.
What's up with you, girl?
My favorite workout. I mean, I just do the typical bench, dumbbells. I like cardio. I played football when I was in high school, so I like to run. Ooh,
tell us what you're breaking.
I got a break on the cardio. I don't like cardio, and if we were going to work out together, I don't think we'd have the best workout.
That's fair.
You were holding on though. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think you're great. I think you have a great personality, and I liked your answers. Aside from the musician thing as well, but besides that, I have to respect you because you did the 50 push-ups, and that did it for me. So that was great.
Heck yeah! All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, most definitely.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, now we got a broken heart right here, so let's figure out what happened. Why'd you break it?
Nothing personal. I think you're very handsome.
Yeah, and like when it comes to like with cardio is really good for your heart, and especially when it comes to with intimacy, like it builds your stamina. So it's like whether you do 1 mile or 5 miles or even 10, it really helps strengthen your heart. So there's, people don't like cardio, that's their thing, but like I do cardio and lift weights too and stretch and all that. So, or all at once, when it comes to certain activities. But yeah, the one in the red is like, they're like a good match too. But yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying there, Michelle.
Some too. I'm very I like the way you think.
Yeah.
But honestly, I do have a type in mind that I'm trying to I want the whole thing now because I'm not playing games anymore either.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And I think culturally I do want a Latino like me. Because I've tried and it's something's always missing, unfortunately, unless you have the whole thing.
I know what it's called, Melinda. I just call it intimacy. I'm just trying to respect YouTube's guidelines. Yeah, so.
No. Oh, he tried it.
I appreciate your honesty about that, Michelle. More power to you. Seriously. That was funny. Oh, man. So people have their own ways of getting their cardio, like Melinda said too, like fucking. So nothing wrong with that, especially if it's consensual and people are okay with that and they want to just stay healthy and have fun. Go for it. Seriously, I'm an advocate for that. So, but I know sometimes that doesn't really happen for certain people, especially like for men. They gotta just like really work for it and pay for it too, in most cases. But like, I don't know, that's just my experience. But yeah, you guys are spot on with your responses. But anyways, let's continue.
I mean, maybe getting
Spanish, like un poquito.
Muy poquito Spanish.
Sí.
Yeah, and that also, I love speaking Spanish. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to speak English. It's tired. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes I want to speak another language. I mean, I don't, but
Learn it. You got it, my man, because then you can maybe slide in her DMs in a few months. But is she someone that's your type?
Most def.
Okay. All right. Let's walk it on back. Real one. All the hearts were broken, but ladies, can we still clap it up for this push-up? Real one. He did his push-ups. He did his thing. I will take that mic, my man, and you can head off that path that way. But we thank you so much for coming out. One more time, ladies. Clap it up.
How many was that so far? No one has hooked up with anybody, huh? That's some shit.
For that real one. He did it. All right. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one. Come on in. How you doing?
Living dream.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming out today. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Sam. I'm 28, and I work in advertising. I'm an account director.
Very good. Okay. Would you share with these ladies what makes you a real one?
I think I'm just a super authentic dude. You know, I work really hard, make sure the person that I'm with knows that they're taken care of, everything like that. So
beautiful. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one? They're looking at each other smiling. You got them. Okay. Wow, man. All right. All right. Take it easy, ladies. He's a real one. What are you looking for in a lovely lady?
Oh, just like authenticity and kindness. That's really it. You know, you can looks fade, but if you're authentic and you're kind.
Hey, this he's doing all kind of stuff. He's like, hey, yo, I'm just being real, and everybody wants his digits. Okay, Michelle, you gonna fight for his attention? Oh, okay, girl, I see you. Hey, respect to this guy. He seems cool. He's got the what's his name? Got the John Cena vibe going down. That's cool. Okay, or what's it? Nah, I know I forgot. But anyway, he seems like a cool dude.
That lasts forever.
And then if you look good too, that's just a triple dipper. That's a win.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice addition.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know, it's a nice thing. Now tell us this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. I call them red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
This is obscure, but like if you're rude to wait staff, it's a no-go for me.
Right.
Ever. If I worked as a waiter when I was younger, I can't stand people that treat people like they're lower than them. Right.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, man.
If you're not always honest,
all right.
Like I know that sometimes people like tell little white lies because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but no, give me the God's honest truth always, and I'll at least respect it. Can't get mad at you for it, you know. I mean, I like it, but so honesty, respect, have some empathy. Everybody has hard days, you know.
Right.
I think those are the big three red flags I look for.
I love it. Okay. All right. Wow. No broken hearts, Sam. You're looking great, man.
Yeah,
you're looking hot. Let's go for this.
Lucky,
well, nobody. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. We're gonna go deeper. No broken hearts. Let's go for a fun one that seems to get a reaction sometimes. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Yeah, I can understand that too. Nobody likes a liar too, if you really just break it down. I don't like liars either, so I feel you on that. Totally understand that, Michelle.
Wow. You never know.
Yeah.
Dare I ask, why did it not see it until death does you part?
We discovered that we had exceedingly different views for what we wanted our lives to be in the long run. And I wish nothing but the best for her. Okay. I actually think she's with somebody new now. Congratulations.
You're about to be with somebody new too. So.
But yeah, no, we just had different visions than what we thought. And we just came to a conclusion that probably wasn't going to work out in the long run.
Okay.
No kids though.
I was about to ask. Okay. No kids. Now, do you want to be married again?
I'm entirely open to the possibility, but I'm not going to do it just to say I did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about, are you open to having children?
Absolutely.
Okay.
With the right person.
With the right person. Indeed. We did get 2 broken hearts. So let's walk down a little and figure out why these hearts were broken. We'll stop at this real one. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 27 years old, and you're amazing. You're such a sweetheart. I love when guys are just honest and like believe in honesty. But for me, I actually don't want to get married. And so that lets me know that, you know, since you've been married before, that means you probably might want to get married in the future again. And for me, that's a no. I'm just okay off marriage papers.
Doesn't matter. No, that's fine. A partnership can be a partnership without a piece of paper. I get it. And I respect that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now, he is someone that's your type.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I love all women.
Okay, so that's going to be yes. Oh, okay. We'll figure out. I'll do a little zigzag, but let's walk forward to this broken heart right here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I am Jasmine. I'm
Jasmine.
28 years old. I love marriage. I know you want to get married again. I'm a very religious person. I love God. So a partnership, a true partnership to me is marriage.
Sure.
So a true partnership doesn't have to include a piece of paper, doesn't have to include this. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, I'm a very deep individual. But other than that, I think you have a lot of amazing qualities. You are handsome.
Thank you.
Where are you from? Because I have to ask.
I'm from the South.
I'm from Kentucky.
Oh, no.
So
Am I allowed to swear?
Say what you need to say.
No. I mean, it was gonna be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he is someone that's your type.
To an extent. To an extent.
Within reason.
I don't know, like you kind of remind me of my uncle, my mom's brother, but
Can I pop a balloon? That's
We'll see what happens. Live for you.
the way you speak. My uncle is an amazing man. That is a compliment.
Okay, thank you very much.
But I could tell you were from the South. I love that.
Is she someone that's your type? I'm gonna ask every time.
Well, look, I refer back to what I just said. I think everybody's beautiful in their own way, and I love it.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's
agree
walk
with that.
forward to this lovely lady.
Yeah,
Name,
I
age, and why
agree.
you broke your
The
heart.
same way.
Hi, my name is Dira. I'm 21,
Everybody's
and I
beautiful
broke my
in their
heart
way.
because I kind of panicked when you said marriage, because like I have no interest in getting married either.
Sure.
So yeah, and then when you were saying that you think that you said every woman is beautiful.
Mhm.
I feel like I need someone that's just gonna say that I'm beautiful, and just eye on the target. So yeah.
Within the context of a relationship, I can say that I only have eyes for my woman.
Okay.
But I mean, just sort of writ large, I don't think that I subscribe to like one type,
Okay. So could he be someone that's your type before the marriage stuff?
Yeah. I do think you might be a little bit too old for me. Just age. I feel like we're in a different career level and even probably maturity level too.
Different paths of life right now. That's perfectly fine.
But you're very handsome.
Oh, thank you very much. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
So I don't have to ask if she's your type. She's beautiful. All right. Let's walk it on back because you do have two hearts that are still beating. So we're gonna see what's happening.
Broke hers too.
Oh, let's find out. Yes, step in for me. This lovely lady broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23. It's so nice to meet you.
Hello.
And I thought you're amazing. But the reason I popped is because, again, the thing about not really having a type for me, I just kind of wanted a more definite answer in that respect. But I really hope that you find your person.
That was very polite and very well said. Thank you very much.
He could be someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think you're great.
Okay. Thank you very
And
much.
I know your answer. All right. So two hearts left. Two hearts left. So no, you're good. You're good. I want to throw it to the ladies. Lovely ladies, do you have a question for this real one? Let's step forward. Name, age, and your question.
Okay, yeah. My name is Paola, and I'm old enough. I'm older than you, actually.
No, there's no harm in that.
Have you ever dated someone who's not white? It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some sisters.
I mean,
I was just gonna be proud of you. I was just gonna be proud of you, man. I was just trying to give you some proud.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm Latina, so it's really important to me that we can align. Because I was married actually too. So that didn't work. He is white. He's amazing. We're still friends as well. But yeah, it was a cultural crash for sure after we trying a long time. So
fair.
I'm not sure. But have you ever dated a Latina?
I mean, not long term.
Okay.
But no, I'm very accepting and willing to learn about other people's cultures. So not something that bothers me.
This is a cultured Caucasian. We'd love to have him on that show. Young lady down there, do you have a question for this real one? Okay, let's walk it on down. Name, age, and your question.
I'm Ashley. I'm 27. And where do you like to take a girl on a first date?
Honestly, it depends. And I know that sounds like a cop out, but it's really not. Like, it could be coffee. It could be. I mean, I try to get a feeling for what you like, and then if you say that you're really big into nature, we can do the beach, or we can go hiking, and then get food, drinks, whatever. So, it really, I think, just depends on the person. I don't like to have just like one rock solid answer because everybody's different.
Right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's walk it back because I want you to get in view what you got here. You got two hearts. Now the show is a real one.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to make a decision. I'm going to throw it to you. If you have an essential, something that really matters to you, that if they had that thing or didn't have that thing or did this thing, it would cause you to break a heart. Can I borrow your heartbreaking device? I'm gonna give this to my man just in case you gotta break a heart. Do you have an essential question?
What do you do for work, and like, what are your career goals long term?
We'll start right here with this lovely lady.
I do a lot of things. Lately, I've been doing a lot of field marketing and experiential marketing. I don't really have like a specific goal career-wise because I've proven myself time and time again that I always like to earn money. Yes, learn new stuff. So I would never just stick to one thing. If the opportunity comes to my life where I can make more money or grow, I will take it. That's
Absolutely.
the type of person I am.
Okay, let's go down to this wonderful real one.
So I work IT and healthcare, and I just want to continue to advance in my career and, eventually be able to work like remotely in the tech field.
Okay. Straightforward.
Very good. All right. Unless you have one more essential, you got to kind of make a decision. Because I don't want to ask too many more. Okay, I'll ask a fun one. Do you like pets?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Love animals.
Yeah, you can ask another question. Yeah.
What do you do? What do you work? What's your work?
All right, so I work in advertising marketing. I'm an account director for an advertising and marketing agency.
Okay, cool.
Director. That's important. That's an important.
I work really hard.
Yeah. Okay. You know what, my man? Yeah, I think it's about time for you to make a decision. You got to break.
For what it's worth, I do love animals. I love pets.
Okay.
I had a dog for a long time. But,
They do too. All right. Well, you go. Make a decision. You got to break a heart.
Oh, I got to break a heart. Can I take like a commercial break? Quick.
I mean, if you, I can ask maybe one.
Wait, I got one question.
Okay.
Sports. Do you like sports? Do you like watching sports? Participating? Anything like that?
Okay, we can go real quick. You like sports?
I don't really watch sports. No.
Do you have a problem with somebody who does like watching sports?
No. I just don't stay all day watching TV.
Oh, no. Okay.
Within reason. Within reason. Sports? You like them?
Yeah, I like basketball and football. But the other sports, I mean, I don't mind if somebody else is watching it, but I might not really watch.
Okay.
Okay. How's it for you? You got to make a decision, man.
Yeah,
You got to make a decision. All right, sports.
Okay,
so what you gonna do?
I think I made a decision.
All right, go do your thing. A real one makes a real one decision. All right.
You're
breaking that
absolutely
heart.
lovely.
Okay. Now you were holding on to your heart for a minute. Tell us why.
I think he's cute. He's tall. He seems very like he could provide. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you break?
Hey, my man, if you want like a girl that loves football too, Michelle's got like, hey, she's trying to look, she wants your number, my man, if things don't work out. So yeah, man, you got a lot of options here, man. Hey. Yes, go get yes, Michelle. Good stuff. Good stuff. Awesome. Yes, indeed.
Honestly, I think this is gonna sound.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kay. They'll probably look good together for sure. Definitely. I agree with that, Kay.
So weird, but like just the focus on like the remote working eventually thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it was anything necessarily that you said wrong. I think I just really liked your answer about kind of taking what comes and then whatever, however you can grow that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take nothing you did wrong. Let's take a step back. And I want you to step forward with me. I want you to come stand on this side of me. I'm just going to ask maybe 2 to 3 more essential questions. Do you have a final question for this real one?
When was your last how long since you were married?
I got divorced about 3 years ago.
Okay, that you were healed by now. I hope.
Are you healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done therapy. I've done the work.
Okay. Do you have a final question for this lovely lady?
How do you feel about kids?
I want kids. I want 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
my final question: do you both feel this could be a real one connection?
Do you want kids?
Yeah.
Oh, you said yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Just making
So
sure.
caught off guard by your looks, I guess you. So is this going to be a real one connection for you?
I mean, I'm open to.
Right. Is this a real one connection for you?
Absolutely.
Clap it up. We got a real one connection. I'm going to take that mic, and go off with your heart. Your heart goes on that way towards your first date. Clap it up for him. That is good. That is great. Oh, my goodness. Well, after that joyous occasion, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our.
I love watching football. NFL, my favorite. You would get the Latina lady can have some tamales. Hey, that's a good answer.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Yo, that's funny. He's gonna have some tamales in every shape or form, metaphorically. So I hope it all works out for both of them. He's a really cool dude, and she's a beautiful woman. So it's like, hey, that's awesome. Love sprouts. Hope it all works out. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. But yeah, definitely, he's gonna have tamales in every aspect. Make sure you wrap it up in foil and keep it fresh, man. Tamales are delicious, especially authentic tamales. Good, nothing like it. Good shit. Seriously, it's delicious. Oh,
Our next real one. Will my next fit king come in for the ring, the potential ring, when they get married or something like that? How you doing? Wonderful. They're already giggling. Man, you got them giggling. Go on, step on in, my man. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm
Delon. I'm 26, and I'm a model.
Okay. All right. They're waving at you. Okay, very good. What makes you a real one?
A real one. I think my authenticity. I think who I am. I think just how I define myself.
Very good. What are you looking for in a real one?
It's a lot to look at today.
Indeed.
What am I looking for in a real one? I would say kind. I would say a nice smile. Cares about her image. Works out clearly, as all these ladies do. A lot of beautiful ladies here.
Michelle, you don't discriminate. You like what you like, vanilla or chocolate. Okay, respect. Okay, cool. All right.
I think that's pretty much it. Woman of God too. Got to be a woman of God.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Had to make that clear. Now let's do it this. Even though it hasn't happened to you, in relationships there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. Some call them red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Not going to tolerate no accountability. You got to be accountable for your actions. I would say no ambition. Got to be ambitious. Got to have some drive. I'm very ambitious. I would say busy, but I'll make time for you. It's worth it. And I would say, lastly, got to have good hygiene. Smell good all the time. Take care of yourself. You're a lady, so you got to.
Brother, I'm with you on that. Hygiene is essential. For me too, I'll say the same thing.
To lead by example in case we make it that far and we have a kid in the future, things like that.
Okay. No broken hearts on that. We're going to have to go a little deeper then, because they're not breaking their hearts. So you did mention kids. Do you have children?
No.
Do you want children?
In the future.
Okay. Have you? Now you said something else too. Say.
I want to get married.
Hold your mic up.
Yeah, my bad. I want to get married first and then have kids.
Okay, you want it God's way.
Yeah.
Amen, my boy. So you do want to be married. You do want children. We got a broken heart. So let's walk on down and figure out why that was broken.
All right.
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 27 years old, and this is my friend.
No, good to
Face the camera a little.
Okay.
I know him. We know each other. He's so amazing. He's emotionally intelligent. Like, I love him. His mindset and everything.
Yo, how many guys does she know? She's got a network of people that she knows too. No disrespect, but she's really good at networking. So, okay, more power to her. She knows the previous guy, the short dude. That was that was there like in the lineup just like not too long ago. But when it comes to now, she knows this model dude, this model brother right here. Sheesh, she knows a lot of dudes or people, I should say. Yeah, networking indeed. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. She does know. She does know like everybody. Exactly. He's a cool dude too, so respect him. Hope he gets lucky tonight too, or gets lucky in this episode. Or since it's an old episode, I hope they're doing all right though. I'm not sure what city they're in though, so I think I probably just skipped. I don't know if I skipped that part. Or I just didn't hear it, so who knows?
But I do not want to get married and I don't want to have kids. So
that's respectable.
Yeah, so that's how me. That's what
change my mind in the future. So
keep that in mind. Say that into the mic.
I may change my mind in the future. So
and you have the right to do so. Exactly. But if you do have them, step up, be that daddy.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? Well, let me not say it to a man, but you be the father. You have to be the father.
I know what you meant. I know.
Anyway, now even though you know him, besides the children stuff, could he be your type aesthetic?
Yes, most definitely. Like I love his mindset, and that's we know each other. Like I love his personality. Like we just connected easily. We talked, and like our talk was just so like we just can flow. Like we just be talking, and we could talk for. I feel like we could talk for hours. So definitely, he's so handsome too. I mean, come on. So definitely,
Thank you. The other ladies feel so too. They haven't broken their heart. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Very good.
Like she said, we kicked it off when we first talked. So
very good. Let's step it on back because you don't have any more broken hearts, Daylon. So we got to start to narrow it down a little. I'm gonna throw it to you. You have an essential question that you'd like to ask these ladies. One, like I'll even help you out. Do you like pets?
Yeah, pets are cool. I don't have any right now. I grew up with pets.
Okay.
Pets are cool.
Okay.
Question right now.
Yeah. Do you have an essential that could determine whether you keep a heart? Let me get your heartbreaking device just in case Daylon has to. He's used to breaking hearts, I'm sure, but might have to break a few
I
more.
didn't say it. You did. What's considered a green flag in a guy to you? I guess I'll ask everyone.
We're gonna go all of them. Yeah. So let's go name, age, and what do you consider a green flag?
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23, and a green flag for me and someone is someone that follows through on their actions, and so they're not just all about talk and then their words and their actions on a line. That's it.
Just to clarify, we're almost, I mean, not close to the end, but we're getting there so far. We're about like 58 minutes in. So just to clarify, we're getting to like closer to the end. So hopefully that answer your question, Michelle.
Yeah. Pretty big red flag.
Man of his word.
Yes.
All right.
The answer.
Let's go down to the next one. Name, age, and answer the question.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 27. A green flag for me would be someone who has a relationship with God, like actually reads their Bible and wants to like grow or have a relationship with the Lord, like actually like get to know him and stuff.
Man of God.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Right.
No,
let's go to this lovely lady. Name, age, answer the question.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 28, and I will actually second what Ashley said. You prioritizing God is a major green flag because everything else falls underneath that. Like if that's your number one, that's the best green flag you can have.
Okay, I agree.
All right. Name, age, answer the question.
Hi, you already know me.
You're right.
What was the question again? Sorry.
He was wondering what is a green flag for a guy.
Yes. Green flag, definitely a man of God for sure, because I'm religious and everything like that, and a man of their word.
And just for the folks watching, name and age.
Dira, and I'm 21.
Okay.
Let's walk it on back because you didn't get any broken hearts there. I hate to do it to you, Daylon, but she did it to you. Okay. Let's come in a little more. We're going to talk about that. Why'd you just break your heart?
I actually did it to kind of help these women out more because they all mentioned that they want a man of God, and that's not as much important to me as it is for them. So I just feel like you're probably better fit for one of them. But I think you're amazing. I think you seem great.
Thank you. That's a respectable answer. So
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Be someone that's your type aesthetically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very great. I like that.
He ain't gonna say no to
very
her.
good. All right.
Sure.
Well, step over a little more for me
He gonna
because you
say
got
no to her.
3. So I'm going to now throw it to the ladies. Do any of you lovely real ones have a question for Daylon?
If I don't like the question, can I?
Yeah. Oh, you'd be offended by a question. Okay. Wow. All right. No, hey, do you think? The ladies' question or okay, let's walk it on down. We got a question right here. What is your question?
How old are you again?
I'm 26.
Okay. And do you only model or do you have other things that you do for?
No, I do a lot.
Okay, so what are those?
What would you like to know?
Like what all do
Legally
you do?
or illegally? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I would say I do a lot. I like to keep it a little mysterious, but I'll give you one. I own a consulting business where I consult young men better themselves.
Okay. No, I love that answer.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Impacting the youth. Okay. Do you have a question or do you have a question?
Do you play sports?
Yeah, I used to play sports. Well, I still am active in the sports, but I play football, rugby, lacrosse, soccer. Yeah, pretty much named it. I've done it.
Yeah. Okay, like that.
You're good. You're just so overwhelmed by the greatness. Okay, great. Okay, all right. I know how it is. All right. So you got 3. So I'm gonna have to have you break one based on what you just heard from 3 real ones. We got to narrow it down because it's a real one.
Dang, that's hard.
You got to do it.
So I'm popping one.
You got to break one. Yeah, we got to narrow this love search down.
What was age again?
27.
20, 28, 21.
21.
Okay. How much time do I have?
You got about 5 seconds.
Damn.
3.
This is hard. This is hard. Okay. Any, mini, might. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
All right. You were holding on to your heart. Tell us why you were holding on.
Man. You seem to have every quality of a man that I'm very interested in because I am looking for my lifelong partner, and you elude everything that I'm looking for in that life partner. So that's unfortunate.
Okay, face the camera a little more, my man, because the ladies there want to see that you're the qualities.
Not face the women.
Okay, I know. Hey, man, I know. Trust me, I know. But tell me this: why'd you break her heart?
It was a hard choice, and I did like her and all of her answers. I would say I'm intrigued in learning more about her, but I'm just slightly more intrigued about learning about them as well.
Okay. And that's okay. But she is someone that's your type.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Sure. All right. Well, you got the 2 ladies. Either one of you have a question for Daylon. Because I'm about to make them pop again, but I'll ask a few more.
Jeez.
Okay, let's take let's take a step back. Let's take a step back real quick. Let's do this. Let's go for some of these essentials that makes a real one the best show out there. Religion or politics? You kind of spoke to the religious, but we can go a little deeper maybe. Do you want a partner that is very religious, very political, or not religious, not political?
Political, I'm not really. My bad. Political, I'm not really too strict about. That's her choice. I would say religious for sure, just because I am a Christian man. I'm a man of God. Amen. And even if she is not, I think as long as she is in tune spiritually, she's in tune to the spirit of God. She doesn't necessarily be Christian. That's all I really care about. So I would choose that over politics.
Okay, let's see if that gets a broken. No, they're not breaking over that. All right. We can go a little deeper. The ladies are going to like this one, I'm sure. Where would you take those lovely ladies on a first date?
So a first date for me would look like, I would say an activity first, do something fun. That can be mini golf, that can be working out, that can be a hike, anything like that. Then I would say probably dinner after, and then maybe we can end the night wine tasting. Something like that.
You got a trio for y'all. Okay, interesting.
See different parts of her.
Yeah. If you don't have another essential, I'm gonna throw it to the ladies. Ladies, okay. It looks like we had a question down there. Okay, let's see what that question might be.
What's your red flag in a woman?
Number 1, probably no accountability.
Oh yeah, you did.
You kind of talked about the red flag.
That's probably my biggest thing.
Did you have another question, or that was mine?
What do you appreciate in a woman?
Her femininity and her embodying being a real woman, whatever that looks like to you.
Question from you? She really likes pets, by the way. I just want to say that. Do you want to tell them how many animals?
Oh, I have 7 cats.
Currently, right now?
Yeah, but they were all like foster cats. Like they were from the shelter, and I had them since they were all babies.
Yo, he's very interesting. Does anyone have kids?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Let's go down to this lovely lady. Do you have children?
No.
Good to know.
All right. Well, let's take a step back because you're going to have to make a decision. Okay. You have 2 real ones that are here, and it's a real one. So I need you to break a heart so you can secure your real one.
No. Damn. Damn. I got to break it right now.
Yeah. No.
How much time I have?
5 seconds. Unless you have another final essential.
That too, but she was like, no. Oh shit. About to pop for sure.
How often do you work out?
Like 4 or 5 times a week.
What's your favorite type of workout?
I like working on my legs. Like I know my legs are like skinny, but I just like working on my legs.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was in 2023.
How long did it last?
Like for a year.
Okay. Why so short?
I feel like he just wasn't ready to settle down. Like he still wanted to play games and see what other options there were. So yeah, I think that's why.
You're ready to settle down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to get married tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I mean, it could be, but only if the other person wants to get married.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a decision because you can ask all those questions on a first date. So you got to make a decision.
No, she might not make it to a first date if she don't answer these right.
You got one more question to ask her.
Yeah.
And then we gotta.
Okay. Why are you single right now? The truth of why you are single. Because I'm sure guys ask you out all the time, but why are you really single?
I feel like the guys that I do meet just aren't like ready to like settle down and be with one person just because there's like so many options in LA. So I think the fact that I do want to be serious with one person like right away, I feel like that scares people off. So I think that's why I'm still single, because people get scared of being like in something too soon.
Okay, I respect that.
Got to make a decision, my man.
Can I ask her the same question?
Okay. Andale. Okay, all right. So do you remember all your questions?
I do.
All right.
The host is really being generous with the time today. He said 5 seconds and he gave it more a couple seconds. So I give him respect, the man in the red suit, for just giving most people enough time to just ask the people in the lineup some more questions. That's really generous.
That's relationship.
It was 2024.
How long did it last?
It lasted probably like 9 months ish.
Why so short?
Because like she said, he just wasn't ready to move forward and settle down. And yeah.
You ready for something serious?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There you go. Let's make some decisions here. Just one, actually.
This is hard.
Yeah.
5.
Really, man.
4.
3.
Dose. Okay, we got a broken heart right here. You were holding on. Tell us why.
Because I know him. I know him, and I told myself last time because I kind of declined. I kind of rejected him.
It wasn't really a rejection. We were just getting to know each other on set. I didn't really.
No, you DM'd me.
Right, we talked
and
business.
you asked me something.
We talked business.
No.
But tell us what you told yourself.
I told myself I was like,
there's some juicy
once
stuff
I like
going
started
on here.
knowing, I kind of stalked his social media, and I was like, oh, okay, he's actually like really cool. I really like his faith, and he's very committed in that. And so I was like, okay, so if I see him the next time, I'm gonna talk to him and see if things work. And so that's why I held on.
Okay, so he is someone that's your type, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. She's not mentioning that she saw
Let's
me
move it
again.
up.
She saw me again before this. She didn't mention that. Yes, you did. We were on set before.
You DM'd me.
Well, it didn't work out, so we'll just take it back.
Nice.
We'll take it back. So walk all the way back, and then I want you to join me over here, Ms. Ashley. I want you to join me over here because I just have a few final questions to ask both of these wonderful individuals. Do you have a final question for him? If not, it's okay. It can be asked on the first date.
My bad.
Yeah, no, I don't have a question. I feel like he seems like a good person and he looks like my type.
You ready to get busy? You're ready for marriage?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get married.
Let's see. Do you have a final question?
No, honestly.
Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
Yeah.
Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
I do.
Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection. Oh my goodness. I'll take that mic and y'all can go. Y'all take the heartbreaking device. Y'all go off. Oh, I'll take yours too. Okay, no broken hearts. Go. Your heart goes that way. Your heart goes that way to you first. They clap it up for them. They look good. They look good. They look like two fit real ones. All right. Well, on the next segment, we see another real one getting ready to find a real one. Let's go for it. We are ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one, come on in. I'm ready for a real one. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Take this mic and would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm Ian Mark. I run a nonprofit.
Very good. Okay. Would you share with them what makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one?
Sure.
I tell the truth. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you the answer, whether you want to hear it or not.
Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
Someone who does the same, pretty much. Someone you can laugh with, do fun stuff with, grow together.
Doesn't seem too enthusiastic.
Beautiful. Okay. Let me ask you another question. As you saw in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, or red flags. What are some things you don't tolerate?
I don't know, like dishonesty.
Okay. Dishonesty. Any others?
Indecisiveness, I guess, is a big one.
Okay. Okay. Any others?
Astrology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's
We did
probably
get
the
just a
reason they
few broken hearts. So let's walk down and figure out what happened.
That's
Just a few,
all,
my man,
isn't
because
it?
you're a real one. We're going to talk to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23. It's so nice to meet you.
The beard is too big for his bald head, and I think he is bi. Yes, that's a possibility. That's probably like, I don't know. That's a possibility. Or you might be onto something. Oh shit! So if it's from the look of it, it feels like he's like not too excited to really just being there too. Like he can really just sense the energy, just by just reading people's body language. It feels like he's just like, I'm just gonna give him the answer. They don't like it, fuck it, you know. So that's what I'm getting from this guy, Mr. Weak Chin over here too, with the fluffy beard. So I don't know. That's just me saying it. I don't know this guy. So who am I to judge? And yeah, exactly. No energy. That's what I'm saying that too. Definitely for sure. I mean, I could be totally wrong. It's like he's not like excited to be there like the other I say like contestants trying to go up on the lineup, because like the last dude, he was cool as hell. The other guy, the other dude was really cool too. So, but this guy, he's like, man, whatever. He's like nonchalant. He doesn't like want to be there, but it's kind of like, we'll see what happens. Nonchalant, if I'm saying the word right.
Popped my balloon because when he asked the red flags, your first response to that was, I don't know. And maybe that was kind of like just a instant reaction, but that made me think that you weren't super decisive. And then you said indecisiveness. But besides from that, I just feel like if this is dressing to impress, then that probably wouldn't.
You say, Michelle? He doesn't want to be there, maybe because chicks, and he was hoping for. Yo, Michelle, whoa.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Maybe he was looking for dick too, and if that's his actual intentions, he's on the wrong show. But if he's actually looking for that, more power to him. But man, the way you said it, Michelle, that was funny. Oh man, why does so many guys? That's a really good question, Michelle. I mean, not Michelle, Kate Travel. Sorry for the confusion. So sorry about that. But to answer your question, that's a really good one, because I like astrology and tarot, and I talk about it on my channel all the time. Shoot, and I don't like do it in a weird monotone voice. It's just like I just really keep it real about astrology too. So that is a good question. Maybe it's just like the people's upbringing when it comes to with astrology and tarot. They might have like preconceptions about astrology and tarot being linked to witchcraft or something. I don't know. That's probably from what I've heard too, from most people talking about it on other social media platforms and everything else too. So I don't know. That's a really good question. Me personally, I love astrology and tarot. I could talk about that with you guys all day. So definitely. But that's a really good question. Okay. Seriously, that is a really good question. Really good question too to remember. So yeah, especially, about a certain demographic don't liking astrology and tarot. Oh yeah, I'm pro LGBTQ, even though I'm not like particularly bisexual or gay. I'm just like an ally. So yeah, I'm a supporter of that too, Michelle. But I'm still straight and I love women. I love pussy. I'm just gonna say it like that. So your gay your gaydar senses are tingling. So yeah, no disrespect to this guy. So I understand you were coming from with that. Which is yes, it seems like. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely getting a lot more mainstream attention there too. Especially, I think social media has been a really big help with that too. If you really just break it down, okay, when it comes to with like the practice of tarot cards or people using oracle cards too, and even like with witchcraft, it's being more mainstream. I think it's probably been that way probably since like with the Marvel movies with Doctor Strange, just talking about it, even like with other shows like the Scarlet Witch and everything else too. So, hey, I love me some pussy too, Melinda. Hey, I'm with you on that one. Saying that respectfully, of course, because I love women first and foremost. So, hey, I'm with you on that, Melinda. Mm 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 mm. mm.
Do it for me, and I'm sorry to say that, but I hope that
Yo,
you find
that's
someone
a
for you.
atrocity. Why you wearing
Word. Just for the
sandals, my
record,
man?
this is dressing to work out, which is what
Fitness
the
edition.
instructions we were given. So, but I
you
hear
have to
you.
dress
Yeah.
go to the beach. my
Could
man.
he be someone that's your type if he had dressed him maybe fitter, whatever you like?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it would have been great to get to know you more. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not particularly.
Okay, why not particularly?
You're just a little young for me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We like those that are not like Drake. Yes. They not like us. Let's take a step to this lovely lady right here. Name, age, and why'd you break your heart?
Hi, I'm Kathy Elizabeth. I'm 27 years old, and I broke my heart just because I felt like you didn't want to be here. It just kind of like you came in here and you're like,
exactly. That's what
"Oh,
I'm
I'm
saying.
here," and
Like,
I
you don't
just was
wanna be
like,
like,
and then when
"Oh,
you answered the
I'm
question
here."
of like, I don't know, I was just like, you seem like you don't really give two
Right.
cents. So but I do feel like you're just like a very good person. Maybe it's just not your day today, but
Mm.
I. And honestly, I just don't feel like we would go together,
That's fair.
Is anything she said true, especially the first part? You want to be here.
You're going in on damn, Michelle don't miss. Yo. Oh my goodness. Michelle don't miss. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh man, that's wild.
You're right.
Of course. I mean, to be on your show,
I'm just
Pointer.
But that's
Right?
a
tried to
good
hook you up.
point, though.
Pointer right.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
pointer.
thinking about it, it's like, yeah, she's too too much a woman for him. Oh, maybe he's got a crush on the host. He's like, nah, I don't swing that way, partner. No disrespect. Hey, yo. Oh man, no Diddy, no Diddy. Yo, no Diddy. Yeah, that's a good observation there, Michelle. Look at the way he's touching the host's shoulder. It's like, yo, like, get your hands off me, man. If it was me, I was like, yo, get your hands off me. Don't touch my shoulder. Don't touch my back of my shoulder. No. Mm-mm. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, motherfucker. And if he can't do that shit, well, you won't get the boot.
Get the fuck out of here! The fuck out!
So yeah. Yeah, I think you think he likes it. I don't know. Let's just see if he does like it. I don't know. If he does, Okay, more power to them. More power to them, I guess. So.
Yeah. No, but it's okay, my man.
You know, it's a dream come true.
I'm
really.
happy
That's why I
you're
moved here.
Yes, to be on
to
a
do
real
shows like this,
Yes. And to find a
stand
real
in
one.
this weird white room and
Love it.
you know, just exist in this vacuum.
Yeah. So, could she be someone that's your type?
Maybe. I think what you said about us not really.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, yo, no Diddy.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Yo, no Diddy. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my voice with that shit. Yo, pause. No, ugh. I need a cleanse from that thought. No, I need to re-visualize that. Yeah, let's continue with the show.
Going together, I can see where you're coming from, but I don't know. Like, you know, who knows?
Okay. Let's move forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
My name is Jasmine. I am 28, and I can say something kind of similar to the last baddie. I like a man that carries themselves with confidence, and I felt like you did come in here kind of sluggish. If you're going into the gym, you got to go into the gym thinking it's going to be a great workout. This is going to have a great outcome, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I popped it.
Okay. I mean, I'm incredibly confident, so I don't feel a need to project that. But if that's the energy you were receiving, who am I to question
No,
that?
that's fine. That's just my perspective of just what I see.
For
you
sure.
could be a fantastically confident person, but just from what I see,
yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
If he came out, sea walking and really representing, could he be someone that's your type?
I don't really see us going together. I'll be honest.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I agree. I mean, I don't really see us going
Yeah, I
together.
saw that
So,
too, Michelle.
you know, I guess it's all for the best.
You just see yourself going separate. So we'll go down to this real one right here and see what happened. Name, age, and why you broke the heart.
Hi, my name is Dira. I'm 21. And like my girl said, it was just like the way you walked in. Wish you walked in a little bit more confident and more like you wanted to be here, like more excited to see all these lovely ladies.
They're pretty lovely.
That is fair. Yes. This is not my first time in this white room, so it's more about the space than it is any of y'all.
Yeah. See, in that personality, wouldn't work for me.
Okay. All right. Is she someone that's your type?
Not really.
What makes her not really your type?
Well, I just think, I'm 30 years old. She's 21. Like, I feel like that's...
You're not Drake.
I'm not Drake.
Okay.
I'm not Drake.
Understand.
In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, yes.
Yeah,
Always one. All right, let's step on back because it looks like all of those hearts were broken. But ladies, there's one thing we have to do, and it's true. We got to clap it up for this real one. This is a real one. He kept it so real, he didn't have to project anything. So I appreciate you for coming out. I will take that mic. Thank you, kind sir. And we'll have you step on off. But you are the man. Clap it up for him one more time as he exits. Thank you so much, Ian. We appreciate you. All righty. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our final real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our final real one. Will my final fit king come on in for the win? Will my final real one come on in for the win? He's coming in. Yeah, he's coming in smooth. Welcome. Come on in. No, come towards me. They got him giggling. They might like you.
I think so too.
Come on in a little more.
Okay.
He's zipping. Okay. 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 He gonna throw it. Okay. Well, take it off.
Hey, the girl in the
They want another layer. You don't have to do all that.
You're gonna have to wait for that. You're gonna have to wait for that.
Oh shit.
Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
All right, so I'm Ray. I am 33. I do Instacart. I go to school. I was in the Marines. I got out 4 years ago. I'm also
salute.
I do weddings. I'm an officiant. So
all right. He brings real ones together and unites them. So that's a beautiful thing. I thought so. But
I can't do Wednesday.
Tell us this.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo, got contenders up in here. Oh shit, good stuff. He seems like a cool leader. Respect, especially being a Marine. Thank you, soldier.
You a real one?
Real one. I like to have a good time. I like to enjoy myself. I like to make sure you having a good time. I care. I listen, and I understand you, and try to best I can.
Beautiful. As you saw in in relationships, there can be deal breakers, heartbreakers, red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Disrespect. I don't tolerate disrespect. It goes both ways. So I respect you. You respect me. I don't like smokers.
No smokers.
Like smokers.
Okay.
I don't smoke myself. So yeah, then everything else we can probably work it out. We can work it out.
All right. Well, let's move forward. We did get one broken heart, but you're still looking pretty good. But we got one broken heart.
That's wild.
Let's figure out what happened. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
First of all, you're very handsome, and I give you credit for that. Okay, baby, you took it off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you, mom and dad.
Later, but we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. Yeah. Other than that, you seem really nice and intelligent. Just for me, my dad was in the military, and I just cannot stand like moving around. I hate it, and I think I know you said you were.
I'm out.
Right? You're
I'm out now.
Okay, but like I just feel like you just give me that vibe like of my family, and it's just like.
I'm remind you of your pops. Nah, I don't remind you of your pops, man.
Like military guys. I'm not a biggie. They're not really my type.
All right, cool. That's cool.
But
so you said he's very handsome, so he could be your type.
Could be, yeah. If, we probably got to know each other, but
okay.
Overall, I just
I bet.
Give me that energy.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Pretty. Take a step back because you don't have any more broken hearts, so you're looking pretty good so far, Sergeant. So what I want to do is go a little deeper. Okay. I want to talk about. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
Okay. Do you want to be married?
Married? I'm open to it. Definitely.
Which means you're open to not being married as well. Okay. Interesting. Damn. Okay. Let's ask this. Do you have children?
No.
Do you want to have children?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about why these hearts were broken. So step forward just one step. Right, cool. Name, age, and why'd you break your heart?
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm 23. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And I popped my heart for 2 reasons.
Okay.
First one is that you didn't know if you want marriage, and I definitely do one day.
I said I'm open to it.
But you also said you're open to not getting married, and that's not really going to work with me.
Okay.
The second thing is just maybe you're a little bit too old for me since you're 10 years older than me.
Okay.
But I think you're great. I hope you find your person.
Thank you for that.
Okay. So he could be someone that's your type, though, aesthetically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's move forward to the other broken heart that just got broke. Name, age, and why'd you break it?
My name is Jasmine. I'm 28. I 100% want to get married, and I know that for a fact. And I'm not having children until after I am married.
Makes sense.
I need a man that is on the same page, is sure of it, and we can grow a family together.
Open that book. We could have got on the same page. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good.
There's a point. I feel like there's just a point in your life where you either know or you don't know.
Okay.
And if you don't know, it's not for me.
That's cool.
But thank you for your service. I will say that. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You're very handsome. So you were physically, yes, my type, but that was the deal breaker for me.
Dang, a marriage. Okay.
Could she be someone that's your type?
Most definitely.
Okay. All right. Don't look at me. Look at her. I'm just saying. I love Sergeant. He's a real one. We've seen him before. Now you do have one more heart that's remaining. So I want to step forward a little. Oh, he's checking you out. Wow. I see the eye. Okay. Now let's take our time.
Definitely checking.
So I want to see what could unfurl here. So I want you to state your name, your age, and why you haven't broken your heart.
My name is Dear, and I'm old enough, and I haven't broken it because I like your swag. You're confident, and I like a confident man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, do you have an essential question you'd like to ask this real one?
Does he have a question for me?
You have a question for her?
Do I have a question for you?
That was 3. Do you have a question?
What do you enjoy doing?
Like on my free time?
Anytime.
Oh, I don't know if I want to share that.
Let me borrow your heartbreaking device, because if you have to break over that or not, that's up to you. Do you have another question, maybe?
So is it like PG-13 or is it X-rated?
No.
Okay.
No,
Maybe you want to specify. Are you a content creator?
no, no, no.
But you don't want to share what you like to do?
Because I don't know. I want to do dentistry.
Say what you need to.
Yeah, say go ahead. Everything over here. Go ahead and say what you need to say.
No, I mean, I just didn't want to share because I'm like, I wanted him to like, if it does work out, to know more.
Oh, okay. So you just
I will share. Like I like to read and I hike and stuff like that. But nothing really that interesting. I'm usually working.
Okay, I mess with reading. Yeah, I mean, it's fundamental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for him now, or?
What do you normally do in your free time?
What I normally do, I get money. You know what I'm saying? I get money in my free time. But I like working out.
Yeah.
I like working out. Also I play cards. I play spades. I play poker. I play tonk. You know what I'm saying? So I like enjoy myself. Also, I do karaoke too, because I can sing.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah, artist.
There could be a little chemistry here, so I don't want to delay anything. Do either of you have another question, or should I call you back?
Yeah, I don't have any more questions.
You know, K Travel and Michelle, you guys mentioned that he's a ladies' man. That's a really strong possibility because he is charismatic. And so when it comes to with that, charismatic people really tend to, draw a lot of attention towards themselves, and especially they're natural charmers. So you guys are not too far from that, actually. You guys are probably sensing something. So yeah, definitely for sure. You definitely hit the nail on that one. You and K Travel. So let me continue with this. Let's continue.
Oh, why you break your heart?
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
It's just the age. I can't overlook the age. I'm 21, so
Oh, you young,
I'm a
baby.
baby.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
But he is someone that's your type.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a step back. You know, I tried to get you, Sergeant.
Crazy, y'all, man. The age, man.
Experiences. But ladies, can we do him a favor and clap it up for this real one? This is an awesome real one.
Thank y'all,
Thank him for coming
man.
out. I'll take that mic and I'll even take the heartbreaking device. We can do it like that. Okay, you're the man. You are awesome. Thank you so much for coming. Clap it up for him one more time. And he exits. Thank you so much for coming out. We did it. We did it once again. We successfully hosted another special edition, the fitness edition of A Real One. And we got to clap it up for these queens.
Yeah,
we got to. Oh, they were showing. If y'all want to. Oh, okay. They were showing some real work, some glutes. Yeah, that they squat. Yeah, so we appreciate them for coming out. If you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, why don't you fill out the link in the description? We'd love to consider you for the show, and make sure you continue to subscribe, like, comment, follow these lovely ladies. They have been tagged, and we'll see you on the next episode of A Real One. Clap it up for yourselves, ladies. You were fantastic. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Yeah, good episode. So when it comes to with that, what you guys think of the episode? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys didn't like it? What you got from it, learned from it? Did you like it? Did you don't like it? Feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well. Oh, y'all want your spicy readings right now? Okay. Dang, y'all ain't playing that shit. Okay, Michelle, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. Yeah, that was a fun episode. And next week, we'll definitely, if you guys are still open to it, we can watch the Sugar Daddy edition too. So when it comes to with that, we for that next episode, we could watch the Sugar Daddy edition and just really having fun with that too, if you guys are open to it. So without further ado, I'm gonna pull some cards for Michelle and focus on that when it comes to with her spicy readings. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, Michelle, what we got here for you? No, shit, that was what? Ooh, long lasting. Interesting. That was your first card. Let me pull the second card from my deck, too. What's the connection? Interesting. Okay. Now, what is the answer to that as well? So let's shuffle these cards. See what we got here for you, Michelle. Fuck, I'm dropping everything in this bitch. So that was not intentional. So emotionally distant. Interesting. Now, what is the supernatural side to this too? Let's pull a card with that one. See if I could pull these cards together. And here we go. Let's see what we have here for you. So let's see, Michelle. What is the final card for you here? Spicy reading. The goddess card too. Interesting. Okay, Michelle, we got some interesting stuff here for you. I'm about to share. So, and for anybody too who's got like similar messages to or kind of resonates with them too. So for you, Michelle, if any of these messages resonate with you, especially for your spicy reading, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts at any time when it comes to with your spicy reading, of course. So let me take a swig of water first. So when it comes to you with the first message, when it comes to you with that desire for that long-lasting relationship, you really want to just really desire that and experience that in your life too. And there's nothing wrong with that. When it comes to with having that kind of like desire for a long-lasting relationship or a connection. So like when it comes to with like the rose, it's like a symbol of love here too, and or for intimacy and just you feel like you really want that kind of like long lasting connection with somebody, or just like it could be friendship too. So when it comes to with that, just really recognizing that within yourself if it resonates with you at this time. And especially when it comes to with the second card, when it comes to with yoga, and yoga's more than just doing like asana poses or tree pose or mountain pose or happy baby and all that. But it's all about just really, learning about yourself and really just, finding some balance within your life too. And just really doing that in your relationships, not just within yourself, but also with who you want to connect with and with life in general and your environment. And just like, when it comes to learning some ancient shit, ancient shit is cool. So when it comes to with the ancient practices of yoga, not just the asana part of it as well, you can learn a lot about yourself and relationships, and especially in your environment, especially as well. And so when it comes to with the next card that I have for you, Michelle, it's just like when it comes to being emotionally distant, there's not necessarily nothing wrong with that. It's probably like when you need to just step away from a situation that's just really making you feel kind of heavy emotionally, or if it's just like it's too much for you. Just really taking a step back and just to really analyze things. And even just like for your own overall health and well-being, if you want to just take a step back from a situation that you don't want to deal with or anything else. So when it comes to with being emotionally distant, there's a reason for that. It's not just necessarily like a bad thing, like, oh, this person is emotionally distant. Why are they acting that way? Maybe there's a reason for it. It's like maybe they want to just heal. They want to just go through. They're going through certain things, and just really recognizing that within yourself, Michelle. If you're going through certain stuff and you want to just step away from situations that's just making you feel kind of heavy emotionally. And with the goddess card too, when it comes to with this message, just really connecting to your abundance. So it's kind of like with the first message, connecting with that long lasting connection, not just like with other people, but also with yourself and just really connecting with your abundance, knowing that you're a beautiful goddess, metaphorically speaking, and just really connecting with that beautiful energy and just really abundant energy that you have too when it comes to with who you are. So hopefully that made sense to you, Michelle, when it comes to you with your reading too. And if anyone else wants like a similar reading too, just feel free to post your questions at any time as well. So hopefully that's helpful for you, Michelle. So let's see. Let's see. So anyone else wants a message, or I could just pull some for the collective? It's all good. It's all good. Oh, you're welcome, Melinda. I'm glad it was helpful for you, Michelle. So definitely, if you gain something from those cards that I share with you, especially for like some insight, like for your relationships or for yourself, hey, that's cool. I'm glad I can help. So you want one too? Okay, cool. I got you, Melinda. So let me shuffle my cards real quick. You ready for some downward facing dog? Okay, there's that pose is really beneficial too. Just like to to really just move some energy around like within your body, like physically, but also like energetically. It's very creative. So it's kind of like how dogs stretch their whole body, their skeletal system, their muscle tissues and all that, and their you know phalanges and all that. So it's really cool. Downward facing dog is cool. And sometimes people like over sexualize that too, but I digress. But that's another story for another day. So Melinda. Mm. Mm. Let's romantic. Beautiful. Interesting message here for you, Melinda. So, romance. Interesting. Now, what is the next message with that? Let's see. Hmm. 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 Not forcing it. Hmm. Interesting. So what is the next message here for Melinda? Ooh. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, intimate cards you got here, Melinda. So interesting stuff. Let's see what you get next with the final card. So, let's see. What's the final message from Melinda? These messages. Oh, we got the fairy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Very romantic stuff here for you, Melinda. So let me see if I can spread these cards apart so you can see them real quick. So when it comes to with your reading, Melinda, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts if these messages resonate with you, Melinda, when it comes to with your spicy relationship reading, of course. So, like with the first message that I have for you is all about romance and being a romantic itself. So, when it comes to with being romantic, you're an old school romantic. You love intimacy, like first and foremost, that's like your cup of tea, your cup of water that fills you up when it comes to with like romance and even being a old school romantic itself. And just to answer your question, when it comes to with the color red, that's like a candy apple red too, or like a natural strong red too, because red's a really powerful color. And it's really connected to intimacy and love and passion and strength too, in the Ayurveda and yoga practices too. So when it comes to, excuse me for a second, with this message here too, when it comes to being an old school romantic, that's you. And that's nothing wrong with that as well. And just like with the second message that I have for you as well, is all about just really not forcing anything too. Just really letting things flow naturally when it comes to with like forming a connection, especially if you're seeking romance, with the like with a partner too that you are desiring as well. And just like when it comes to just really allowing that shit to come to you is really powerful. So just really letting things flow, go with the flow, not forcing anything to when it comes to with romance and even desiring that too, from somebody or if you want to connect with somebody too, when it comes to with old school romantics. It's really not forcing anything, basically, when it comes to with this message. And again, you're really desiring this. So like with the color red is strong, it's a really passionate energy here too. So if you really just, sit with that for a bit and especially think of it from a different perspective, it's just like when it comes to if you really are desiring that, just really recognizing that within yourself to just really, if you want that kind of old school romantic kind of like feeling and connection with someone that you really like, especially if it's like the same sex or the opposite sex, of course, just saying that metaphorically, hey, embrace that truth and just really, recognizing that desire from a healthy space where you really want to experience that really, really soon too. So beautiful stuff. And if you want to make it happen, just really connecting with that desire to make it come true and just really go from there. So when it comes to with fairies, and especially when it comes to with making your wishes come true, just really tapping into your creativity and just really making it happen. So if you want to experience that old school romantic kind of connection, just make it happen, basically. So she has on red pants too. Oh, say no more. Okay, okay. Hey, that all makes sense now, Michelle. Thank you for that clarification. I mean, the red is strong with this reading too. So when it comes to with that all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Mm, mm. It all makes sense now. Seriously, it all makes sense now. Interesting. What? Hey, red is a powerful color. It's a powerful card of color of manifestation too. So that's powerful, actually. Yeah, that makes sense too. So interesting. So hopefully that answered your question, Melinda, when it comes to with the color red, with the theme of it too. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, and these if these messages are really helpful for you, Melinda, or for anybody too who's watching this, feel free to share if you feel comfortable doing so. So I'm glad these messages were really helpful for you, Melinda. And whatever that you're looking for when it comes to that intimacy and romance with someone that you can really just connect with, that you have chemistry, you guys can really have communication and connect with on a deep level. I salute you and I support you on that as well. So you got my support when it comes to being an old school romantic and just really manifesting that and just really taking action with that too. So beautiful stuff, Melinda. Beautiful. So yes, go show off your candy apple red Carl, girl. You got this. You got this. Just be that old school romantic. Shoot, you got this. So hopefully that's helpful for you, Melinda. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, anytime, anytime. So beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, me too, Michelle. Wherever you have in mind, Belinda, I fully support you on that. Seriously, because intimacy and love is really beautiful, especially from a healthy space. So definitely, for sure. Definitely, definitely. No, that's so supportive. That's awesome. You have a supportive family. That's what's up. It's really beautiful that there's like siblings out there who like support their other siblings' relationship goals too, which is beautiful. So I support that. That's beautiful. Thank you, K Travel. Appreciate you for saying that. Really do. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Ooh, I gotta drink a lot of water though, because I think this is like my second time I fill up my water cup today too. And sure enough, this is like my second filling. I drank a lot of water today. I didn't even go anywhere. Mm, delicious. Mm. So if anyone else wants a reading, no pressure if you don't want to, if you don't have the energy, if you want to go to sleep. No pressure. I understand. No, I'm not trying to force you to get a reading, but if you're open to it, that is totally up to you. Or I could just pull some on myself and I could do some for the collective. That'll be that. That'll be cool. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm next. Since y'all asked me so nicely. Okay. So let's get on with it, shall we?
Get on with it!
All right. So I am next. Let's see. I'm gonna pull some cards on myself. Shit. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. So, hey, do you have for me, universe? Connecting with that. Orgasmic. Whew. Interesting. What's going on here with this message? So that is an interesting message. Orgasmic. And what else do I need to? Soviet mentions connect. Hey, yo, I need to move my ass, basically. Okay. That kind of makes sense there. So that's hilarious there, too. All right. Kind of move my ass, basically. What more do you want from me? I'm just kidding. Not trying to quote Tyrese, but what more do you want from me? Sheesh. Do I do enough already? God damn it. So let's see. Okay, this one. Too self-conscious. Interesting. Might have to sit with that one for a bit too. So, what is the last message here with this one? What is the last message you have for me? This that too. So. Let's see. Message. Oh, intimate companion. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's something else. Okay. Interesting. So this is a really, really interesting and quite frankly, spot on reading too. Now I'm just looking at these cards too. So when it comes to with my reading too, that I just pulled for myself, I'm about to share with you guys right now too, for anyone who's watching this, or if anyone else who's going through a similar situation as well, you're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts at the same time, especially if you're watching a replay, of course, too. If you don't feel comfortable sharing right now, totally understandable, no pressure whatsoever. Just want to let you guys know about that as well. So, without further ado, let's get this party started. So, when it comes to what the first message for me too is being orgasmic. And that's something I'm really learning right now too when it comes to with being orgasmic, not in a way that's just sexual, but also creative as well. when it comes to with connecting with that creative energy that I have. We all possess this in the ways, but for me specifically, being a man as well, is just like I have a lot of creative energy, and I like to express that in the most creative ways too. That's very orgasmic. So whether I'm making a smoothie, I'm with like going on a date, or I'm just like doing anything that's creative and fun that brings me joy too. Just really I'm always doing my best to really just connecting with that orgasmic kind of feeling, not just overthinking it, but also experiencing that within my full body too, in my entire being basically as well. So definitely this message is really spot on for me too in the ways as well. And the way that she's opening her mouth like that. I love that shit. Saying that respectfully, of course. No disrespect, no disrespect, no diddy, no diddy. So when it comes to with that, and with the second message, I need to just get off my ass, and this is really a good message for me too because I've been sitting on this computer for quite some time, so I've been sitting on my ass all day today. That is a really good message here, and it's like your body is pissed at you. So yeah, my muscles are a little bit tense right now. I need to just like move my ass a bit, just stretch, do some yoga poses or something. Shit, like sitting on this computer, it'll wear your ass out. So spot on with this message too. But like with the third message too that I just pulled as well is when it comes to being too self-conscious. And this one is like I can understand that too because it's like with me, like I have no problem with hooking up with somebody, but I'm always like cautious about it. So when it comes to being cautious and really just being aware of like, if these people have any kind of like STDs or anything that I should be aware of, or they got like weird behavior patterns, I'm just really kind of careful about that. And there's nothing wrong with that too, if you really just break it down. But like for me, basically, too, just really, being careful with that as well. I'm just like a cautious person. Like I'm kind of like Batman in a ways too, just because it's like I always like to cover my tracks basically, and just really, just really being careful and making sure I'm not going to something that I'll do something that I'll regret. I always want to make sure that I'm careful. So that's basically it. And, I'm not self conscious within myself too, because I'm comfortable with my body. I love who I am, especially how I look, how I sound, and everything else too. So, not just saying that in a cocky way, but in a healthy way, of course. And of course, too, with the last message, just like that intimate companion, it's like, hey, need to connect with somebody that I can really just connect with. It could be like a friendship, it could be like an intimate partner, booty call, whatever you want to call it too, when it comes to with that orgasmic feeling and just really, have a good time with them too. It doesn't have to be necessarily about sex. It could be just like a friendship, or it could be just like with anybody too. So or even just like it be like I need to connect with someone who's a cat lover, basically. So when it comes to with those messages, with that too. So use some yoga poses. Like, yeah, that's definitely a good idea, actually, Michelle. So yeah, definitely for sure. Downward dog actually really does help. So I might have to look into. I'm gonna look into that for sure. Move that ass while stroking that pose. Y'all just want to see me strip, huh? I better get some money out this deal. I ain't stripping again unless I'm getting some bucks. Seriously. This is just shit ain't for free. But all jokes aside, though, these messages really do kind of resonate with me in some ways too. So this is really good. This is really good. And if they resonate with you too in any shape or form when it comes to with these messages, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts at any time. So yeah, I ain't shaking my ass for free. Nah, son. That shit is over. I need my money too. I mean, I'm all about community and helping people, but I ain't gonna be broke. Fuck that shit. Hell no. Get my goddamn money. Used to, past tense. Not no more. I don't do it for free. Nope, not on this platform. Fuck that. Y'all are tripping, man. Sheesh. Y'all still remember that shit, do you? Y'all are trip. So yeah, definitely. Mm. I'll tell you what, man. Y'all, I love you guys. For real. That's just, y'all are wild for that shit. Mm. Oh my goodness. I'll definitely will shake my moneymaker, but it just has to be on my terms too. So nothing's for free. Oh man. Stretch out my legs and all that shit. Yeesh. Oh man, I gotta stretch. Mm. That was better. Oh. Yo, ain't shit for free. Ain't no way, homie. Pay them bucks to see. Yo, y'all are tripping, man. You really want to see me twerk, huh? Y'all are tripping. Yo, you guys are. Let me switch out to my camera real quick. Hold up. Let me switch out my camera. Hold up. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me messed up in this piece. Y'all want to see me strip, do you? Now you got my attention. Hold up. Y'all want to see me strip too? You want to see me twerk for $5? There's families watching. It better be more than 5. It better be 20. Shit. I'm asking for a big tip. Shit. No diddy. Yeah, tripping, man. I'm telling you, things I do for you people. Don't send me $5. It better be more than $5. It better be 20. Shit. No diddy. No diddy. You'll send me 20? Hold up. I'll do a somatic movement kind of thing and then I'll consider it. So I need to stretch anyway, so let's see. Do I have to put on music or something? Let me put on music. So there's gotta be a theme here too. So let's see. Let me put on some free music I can share. Hold on. I need to stretch anyways. Let me look at this. What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? Background music. Yeah, let me put up some music real quick. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta stretch anyways. Freaking back. Oh. Back. Oh. This really hurts. Whew. Good Lord. Oh, okay. That was good. That's all you gotta see. So that was a good stretch. Oh man. Mm. Well, I did a little something for you guys. So I don't know if you saw that with the little bit of somatic movement, moving my hips back and side to side. So hopefully that satisfies your stripper needs. So I didn't do it for free. So where my money at, Michelle? Where my money at? Where my money at? Let me turn off my camera real quick too. So hold up. I don't play when it comes to my money, god damn it. Shit. I'm an entertainer, so there we go. So let me see if I could find K Travel's comment about the collective reading. Let's see. Did I see a collective reading? Yeah, I don't see a collective reading. Yeah, you too, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Much love. Much love. It's all good. It's all good. Appreciate you, Kay. Right back at you. You're beautiful in your own way. So thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, like Michelle, like, I don't know if you didn't see that, but I was doing some somatic movement because honestly, like, I got my certification in somatic movement. It's all about like creative movement when it comes to doing certain activities, yoga especially. So, like, when it comes to moving your hips side to side, that's really helpful. So, hopefully, you gain some entertainment from that. so that's about it. It was nothing like sexual. It was just creative fun. So definitely. Likewise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's the most male ass I've seen. We'll see. Oh shit. 7 months for Michelle. Damn. Okay. Hey. Hopefully, I'm glad I can help you with that. I'm glad I can help you with that. In the most respectful ways, of course. So let me see if I can straight. That's it. Almost a year? Wow. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna say, are you embarrassed from my performance, Melinda? Just be real. If my performance was bad, is it I have no cheeks at all when it comes to with my somatic movement, downward dog kind of posing there too. So you could really just be really honest with me, Melinda. You could it's an open space. This is the after hours show, so feel free to be real. Be real. It won't hurt my feelings at all. Wow, 7 years? That's a long time. For a dude? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments, really. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, my PayPal? Yeah, I can send you my PayPal. Let me see if I could find it real quick. So give me a second here. And PayPal. Okay, and okay, I found it. So here is my PayPal, Michelle. And yeah, so I'm glad you guys got some entertainment from my PayPal, and here it is. So that's my PayPal, and feel free to check it out if you want to. No pressure. And so, yes, I'm really connecting with my entertainment side of myself, and I don't have a problem just stripping per se, but I'm not going to do it in a sus way. So just leaving it at that, and I only do it for you guys, not for anybody else. So only for people that I know, that I trust. So you could quote me on that too. So yeah, and not for free, of course. So just keeping it real with you guys. Oh shit. So yes, I'm gonna post some cards for the collective. So I am about to share what we can learn from the collective for anyone who didn't get a reading or doesn't want to get a reading, but wants to learn some, insightful information too, if they're open to it. So let's see what we can get with this collective reading. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just like with me, I just do it in a creative way that's entertaining and fun for everybody to participate and watch. So that makes sense. So for the collective, what can we learn today for this week, for this month, and in general for this year too? Let's connect with that. Oh, expectations. Interesting. Most interesting when it comes to you with this message. Expectations. Something to really just take note of as well. Now, what's with the expectations too? What's going on? So, interesting. This is a really self-assuring messages here. So really interesting. Most interesting. Let's see what we got here. Now, what is the third message that we have for the collective? So, gotta unleash the wild side. Whew, spicy here when it comes to with these messages. So, what's the last card that we need to learn as well? Most interesting. So let me see if I could pull these cards so you guys could see them better. So So that way you can see them there too. And there. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, beyond your control. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what we have here with these messages. So I got 4 messages for the collective for anyone who is just watching this live or for those who are watching a replay as well. You're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts about any of these messages that just really hits home for you as well when it comes to with these particular messages, of course. So let me see, I'm gonna try to line them up too because it looks kind of a little bit weird on a camera. So when it comes to with these messages, let's see if I could pull them down here for a bit. So that'll be good. So when it comes to with the first message as well, when it comes to for the collective, is all about expectations and just really connect, really recognizing that when it comes to you with your expectations, and there's nothing wrong with that too. Just really, recognizing your own expectations when it comes to you with your desires, and especially with your boundaries and desires as well, especially boundaries too when it comes to with your expectations. So just really recognizing that from a healthy space to recognize what you like, what you don't like, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, and just really recognizing those expectations in a really healthy way too. And just like if you really recognizing that you're giving your power away, just really recognizing that from a healthy space and to really just, remember that you're a badass. You're a bad motherfucker, basically, too. And so when it comes to with that, and just really, if you're giving your power away too, when it comes to who you are as a person, whether you're a man or a woman, just really recognizing that too. And just really remember you're a bad motherfucker, saying that respectfully and metaphorically too, and just really not being afraid to being who you are as well. So just like being your creative self, your uninhibited self as well when it comes to with this message, of course, and just really doing that in a really powerful way to really just being comfortable to who you are, even if people don't understand that, they don't feel comfortable with that. That's them. You can't control that, and just really to continue to be who you are, never giving your power away when it comes to with this previous message here, and just really recognizing and really just expressing yourself in a really creative way to really just be who you are, your most unapologetic self, basically. And just really, recognizing that things are beyond our control when it comes to how people respond to that or how people will perceive you as well because people who are who they are too when it comes to with that how you want to like with your expectations when it comes to with your boundaries who you are as a person, just really recognizing your power and really just expressing that in a really creative and helpful and healthy way, and just really just recognizing that things are beyond our control when it comes to with certain things, how people see us and perceive us too when it comes to with these powerful messages as well. So definitely. If any of these messages resonate with anyone who is just watching this live or watching a replay too, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts, at the same time as well. So hopefully that's helpful for anyone who is listening and watching this and everything else too. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful for anybody who is just, got something for that collective reading. So really powerful stuff, really self-assuring messages about like personal growth and remembering who you are basically too. Why does she have her nips? Well, because she's, the way that these cards are designed is just to really covering up the most sensitive areas. So, like, if someone is sharing these cards like on social media platforms like YouTube, I won't get much in trouble. So, hopefully, that made sense to you, Michelle. But yeah, that's a good question, though. So, but if she didn't cover that, those her nipples with that duct tape right there, I mean, I could have gotten in trouble on YouTube. So she's actually kind of saving my channel in the ways, if you really just think about it. So hopefully that answered your question, Michelle. When it comes to with that. So with that being said, it is almost my bedtime. I am about to get a snack and call it a day. But I appreciate you guys too just when it comes to with that. Oh, I know you're making a joke. I'm just responding. So I understood that joke. So let me play a clip for you when it comes to with that kind of reference. So I understood what you meant. So
I understood that reference.
So yes, indeed. So I thank you guys for watching when it comes to with my channel. For those who are new to my channel, if you guys got some entertainment from my, somatic movement to the collective readings to the readings that I did for you guys to the content that we're reacting, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. If you enjoyed it, if you guys didn't enjoy it, or you want to leave suggestions, feel free to do so when it comes to with this channel. And yeah, thank you guys for being here, showing support, all that beautiful stuff as well. And just putting in 3 hours of work, or should I say content for you guys is entertainment. So when it comes to you with that, of course, too, feel free. I thank you guys for watching. If you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, or you want to book like a life coaching session, or if you guys ever want to check out my exclusive content on Patreon and so much more, you're more than welcome to check it out. No pressure. Or if you guys ever want to just like check out the playlist that we were watching when it comes to with the Pop the Balloon, a real one edition too. So I'll make sure to post a playlist in the description below. So if you guys ever want to check out the other episodes, or even if you guys are members of the Long Lasting channel too, if I'm not mistaken with that channel's name as well. So definitely, for sure, I'll definitely make sure to post the playlist. If you guys ever want to check out the other episodes, you're more than welcome to do so. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Shout out to you. Thank you for that as well. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I'll definitely will be making another podcast next Saturday, so you guys can really check it out. If you feel free to vote for anything that you guys want to see too, with the Pop the Balloon or other shows that you want to see as well. So definitely, you're welcome, Kay. Thank you for being here. Yeah, anytime. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All you guys, Michelle, K Travel, Melinda, or for anyone else too who didn't say anything, that's totally fine. No pressure. So yes, if you guys something from it, if you guys liked it, didn't like it, for anyone who's just watching this, feel free to just share your own feelings and thoughts about it as well when it comes to with this podcast, of course, too. And of course, as well, if you guys like this podcast too, or if you guys ever want to show support for my channel, of course, as well, because I'm a content creator and I do my best to really just want to be in the algorithm, want to get this channel growing so I can get paid from it and everything else. And just feel free to smash the like button. That really helps with my channel too. And of course, also, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are living your best lives, taking care of each other, your communities, and especially yourselves too. And if anyone's giving you any kind of crap, just always remember these kind of mantras, like this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So if people are giving you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, just always like recite a mantra to really just tell them to, say something like this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Or just tell them off like this.
Shut up, bitch.
Or just, just kick them out of your life like this.
Fuck out of here.
And if people still have a problem with you, just tell them this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. And if people are still giving you kind of crap just because, they're still just in their weird ways, just say this to them.
And shove it up your ass. All up in your ass.
All up in that motherfucker. And you know what? Just make it a promise to yourself to love yourself deeply and to really just take care of yourselves and each other and our beautiful communities. Kind of like how this wrestler does.
And that is a promise.
So when it comes to with that, yes, laughter. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Give them the boot if they're giving you shit. So hold on, I'm gonna play this clip one more time for you guys. If people giving you shit, give them the boot.
Get the fuck out of here.
Motherfucker. Shit. So yes. Exactly. Yes, much love to all you guys. Love and light, all that beautiful stuff too when it comes to with abundance and creativity, genuine, compassion towards ourselves and people that we care about, and even towards our communities and our, environment especially. So yes, indeed. And I'll see you guys around next week. So peace and many blessings.